Okay, looks like we are live, but can you all hear me? This is the New Year's Eve stream. I figured why not? And I saw DC did a but first we're gonna do a little we're gonna do a little preamble. We're gonna talk a little bit about 2022 in review because my oh how the times have changed. And this is it in the wonderful world of YouTube drama. So what was, of course, the biggest one? Hey, Christina from Flint, Tank Girl's Pet Dragon, Yolanda. Happy New Year to you too. Okay, so we'll wait a few minutes to see if more people come in. If not, we'll just continue. Oh, thank you, Christina, for putting in the Kiwi Farms thread. The Negs and DC Klonka Kiwi Farms thread. Yes, thank you for that. All right. Okay. Well, I'm glad your cat is happy now, Tank Girl. Okay. So one of the biggest changes, the biggest obvious one, highlights, what's hot, what's not. Highlight, of course, hey, Hot Topics. Glad to have you aboard. We'll get on with it in a few minutes. I'm just waiting to see if a few more people stop in. Yeah, I was taking care of something, for whatever reason. Hello, Blue. Yes, you seem to be my sister or my brother now, Blue Fedora. Yeah, you seem to be. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Guess for the record, Blue Fedora is not me, and I am not Blue Fedora. Hey, Rudolph, Happy New Year to you too. It's New Year's. Hey, it's New Year's Eve in 10 minutes for you, isn't it, Rudolph? Yeah, in 10 minutes it is for you. Hey, Shadow Hair. Hey, Shadow Hair. Yolanda, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm still sore all over from the little fall I took off cross-country skis the other day, but I'm fine. But I'm better. I'm better. Thank you for asking. I told you that meant I could be causing mayhem online a little more often. Plus, you know, what the hell? Try to make a few extra bucks. Yeah, you know. But yes, it is. Well, Happy New Year in advance to you too, Rudolph. Yeah. So it's like, so why not try to make a few extra bucks if I can, you know? So there's that. Thank you, Yolanda. Much appreciated. Hey, Bridget. I had to unlock Blue Fedora from the Hussey's chat because I thought it was a Fedora troll. I don't know. Blue Fedora, are you my troll? Or you're in Sweden and you're already into 2023. Well, Happy New Year to you, Blue Fedora, in Sweden. Yes, you're 6 hours ahead of me. You are, and the people in the UK are 5 hours ahead. It's about New Year's Eve for them in less than 10 minutes from now. Yeah. So I figured we'd do a little year in review and have a little interactive in the chat. Who knows? I may have someone on panel if I'm so inclined, or if somebody that I already know is so inclined. Somebody I already know. That's the condition to come on panel with me. I have to already know you. Sorry, I've already been porn bombed several times. Every time I send the StreamYard link, I've been porn bombed. Yeah, there's only so many stupid pencil, stubby little bug-infested dicks I can handle without losing my lunch. Yeah. It has been a wild year online now, hasn't it? Eh, Shadow Hair? Yeah, it has. We're going to get to it. I'm hoping a few more stop by online. I don't know. Belinda, I think, mentioned she had to work. Mima went off on Jan this morning. A little too late, don't you think? What did she go off on Jan about? I missed it. Drisby, Icy, yes, I remember that, and it made me super sad. I'm a bit of a snowflake. I know I shouldn't be, but I like me this way. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So, my God, DC went off on her BFF Jan's pukes. See, this is again one of those times where I hate everybody involved. I hate the parties involved. So all I can do is sit back, be entertained, and eat my popcorn. Or in this case, I can't eat popcorn because I choke on it. So I eat corn puffs. I'll eat my corn puffs. Yes. Sit back, eat my corn puffs, and that's it. Yeah, it is mature, isn't it, Christina? It is. Yeah, I've been porn bombed. Like I said, there's only so many stubby pencil bug infested dicks I can stomach looking at. Ugh, gross. Yes. So, anyways, yeah. She was saying Jan is not a doctor to diagnose Hunchy. Oh, she spoke that about Loverboy. She spoke that against the gigolo. Oh, that's a no-no. That's a no-no in Clonka land. Oh, dear. Okie dokie. So, her stream was just sad, flipping everyone off. What a sad woman. Well, we're going to review it today. We are going to react to it. You know what? We'll do the year in review later. We'll get started with the reaction now. What do you say? What say y'all? Let's start the reaction first, and then we can do the year in review. Or we could start partly the year in review because it'll segue beautifully into the reaction video. So anyways, yes, we are going to react to DC's New Year's Eve video. I haven't watched it yet, so we're going to be watching it blind all together now. We're going to be watching it all blind all together now. So, but yeah, her and Negsy became an item. An item. Now she's fighting with everyone. What's next to who's next to poke a pill with her aunt? She should have leave her out of her will. Now she has to be nice to her aunt because she needs to inherit more money so she can pay Gigolo, Loverboy, his allowance. Yes, that's how that goes. Yes, indeed, that's how that goes. Good God. This is what this is the trash, the garbage that feminism breeds, boys and girls. Back in the old days, this kind of gigolo behavior, gigolo would be run out of town. A deadbeat dad would be run out of town. Okay? Not this. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Now, let me see. I want to see if we, oh God, I don't have a set of headphones. If I had, it did. Because if I do this without my headphones, the whole thing's going to echo. Fuck me. So she's fighting with everyone. Yeah, we're going to watch her now fight with everyone. Except for, she's fighting with everyone except Loverboy. God, I wonder if this is, to her, this is a hill she's willing to die on. Die on that hill, babe. Die on that hill. Hey, Frau. Hey, good to see you. Happy New Year to you, too. It's Happy New Year's. It's New Year's already. It's 2023 already where you are, too, I believe. Yes. Okay. So anyways, without further ado, let's get Clonka. Hi, Clonka. Okay. It's called Goodbye 2022. Might as well like Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Hang on. All right, hang on. Okay. Just as a reminder, hey, Boo Boo McGee, Happy New Year to you too, girlfriend. Happy New Year to you too, girlfriend. All right, so why not? No time like the present. Let's get started. And then we can do 2022 more in review after the reaction. All right, let's do it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, my love.
Are you
I
high?
see you in chat. I love you.
I love you. I see you. Oh, you sound so fake. Oh, but she's going to go off on everybody. This is what we're here for, boys and girls. This is what we're here for, to watch her. She blows. We're here for it.
Hello, Negs Benedict.
Aww.
It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. I wasn't going to go live today, but then I decided, nah.
Well, of course you were. You need the extra shekels to pay Loverboy his allowance. You need those extra shekels.
I've got a few hours until I have to meet up with my aunt and my folks.
What folks? You don't have folks. You don't have any folks. Your aunt, yes, we know you have to spend time with her because you do want to inherit from that will of hers. Yes, sir. I guess keeping Loverboy into the lifestyle to which he's become accustomed has become a quite the expensive undertaking.
You know, my people.
Your
Hi,
people.
Tragic. Hello, Goth.
Has Tragic become your people after a year of trashing Tragic? He's become your people. Good God, you don't stand for anything, do you, bitch?
Luna. Oh, thank you, Negs. Thank you,
Aw.
baby. I miss you.
Thank you, baby. I miss
Thank
you.
God I'm going to be seeing you soon. I miss you
Thank
so
God,
much.
I miss you so much. Oh, I miss you so much. Gag. Blah.
So hello everybody. I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody in chat. Luna, Gothic.
Okay. Oh my. Hang on, I'm gonna get to you guys in chat. So she's taking attendance, but it always sounds so phony, you know, when she's because she's about to go off on people. I know, Boo Boo Mickey. I'm feeling a little queasy too. Feeling a little queasy in the tum tum. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I gotta send the link to a friend of mine. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So. All right. Okay. All right. So. Hang on. We're gonna do something. All right. Okay. So, anyways, yes, he's taking attendance. He is taking attendance. Oh, Happy New Year, Sama! It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Sama. All right. There we go. So hang on a second. So I've got two mods. I've got Sama. I've got Christina. Excellent. I've got two moderators in here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 There we go. So, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, hang on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Something. I got distracted by something. God, I suck at multitasking. But thank you for the tea. Yes, thank you for the tea. Happy New Year's Eve to you too. Okay, thank you. So remember, when I'm reacting, I can't see the chat, so I've got to go back every so often, back and flip back and forth between the windows. But let's go over a few of the highlights in this chat. Clara, defending the likes of Punch without a gun being held to your head or anything. I love that for you. 58 years old, 2 failed marriages, no friends, and your man is that. That's not even a man. That's not even a real man. It's a boy child. It's not even a man. He's a man child. He's a gigolo. That's not a real man. No. No. All right. Let's get to it.
Negs Benedict. I swear to God, I am
Oh, shit. Hang on.
Even if you're not giving me a view directly, you are still watching my content.
Yes, I am. I'm watching because I need to be entertained right now.
If you really disliked me that much, you wouldn't be watching at all. Trust me, there are a lot of
But you watch me too, so that means you've watched me too. You've watched my oldest videos. So are you admitting that you love me? Aww. I'm touched.
YouTubers that I don't like, and I do not watch their content.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Whether on a reaction channel or directly. So this is a quote from Howard Stern's autobiography, Private Parts. And it was a quote that resulted from the radio station trying to figure out how it was possible that they were constantly getting calls. Hi, Just Jill. They were constantly getting calls on the switchboard complaining about Howard Stern's radio show. This is when he was in New York. And they couldn't, was it New York?
So a lot of you may not know, Howard Stern was more for the time of the Gen Xers. He was a judge on America's Got Talent about 10 years ago. You know, the curly dude with the curly hair, and he was, I think, one of the first that we coined shock jock, if you will. He is a bit controversial in things he said, a bit obnoxious. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. Am I a fan of him? Not really, but I don't super despise him to the point where I want to shoot him out of a cannon, neither. Yeah.
Video camera?
No. No. I would let you know if that were the case. Yeah. So.
Or DC 101, I don't remember. But anyway, I think it was New York. And they're trying to figure out how is it that every time he goes on the air, we get flooded with complaints, but his views continue, or his listenership continue.
It's called hate watching, dear. Are you not familiar with the concept of hate watching? Okay. But then again, Peter Mon once upon a time said the hate watching was actually love watching. So you got to be careful of that too.
Used to go up. So the radio station conducted a study. They did a focus group, or they did some research on his show. And this is what they concluded. The average radio listener listens for 18 minutes. The average Howard Stern fan listens for, are you ready for this, an hour and 20 minutes. Answer most
because he's controversial, or he was back in the day. He was controversial. People may claim to hate him. They may kvetch and clutch their pearls and collectively dive head first into their fainting couches, but they'll continue to watch. They'll continue to watch.
Commonly given, I want to see what he'll say next.
Of course you do. We all do.
I would rather be provocative, interesting, infuriating, any of those things than to be dull.
You are dull to a point. Sometimes you're entertaining, though, when you spurg off and you have a temper tantrum. That's what I'm there for. That's what most of us are there for, your temper tantrums. That's what they're there for.
And attract an audience of dull people.
Plus, we're still wondering. Some of us might be taking bets as to when Loverboy is going to kick you to the curb, or when you run out of money to pay him.
So that's just the way it goes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And when people say, oh, well, they're all hate viewers. A view is a view.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Sometimes I wish I was controversial enough to have hate watchers. I really do. Sometimes I wish I was that controversial enough to have hate watchers. No. I'm just problematic enough, apparently, to receive threatening, menacing hate calls and being doxxed and such. But yeah,
doesn't matter. I mean, look, Trisha Paytas has surfed the wave of hate viewers and criticism.
That's true. She has, but she's also not relevant anymore. She's history. She's the past. Miss Trisha Paytas no longer matters.
On to a
how long has it been since I've done a Trisha Paytas video? About 2 years now?
Slot on the Real Housewives. So please tell me that channeling hate views and channeling hate watching doesn't work. It does work.
It does. Now, it does. Look at Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty. Let's put it this way. If they didn't have the hate they did, they wouldn't be making the money they're making. That's not to say I condone what a lot of people do with them. I don't. But, facts are facts.
I'm not comparing myself to Trisha Paytas. I'm just saying.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I was wondering, were you comparing yourself to Mama Paytas?
It works. It works.
Who else? Look, the Paul brothers. The Paul brothers. They're both multimillionaires now. They're some of the most hateful people on the platform. And I use the term people lightly. But yeah. Jeffree Star, thing of the past, but he knew how to parlay social media into a multi-million-dollar cosmetics business. Yes, he's a thing of the past. Nobody pays much attention to him. But hell, he can afford to retire 3 times over. Who cares? People tuned in for James Charles. We all know what he did. I'm not repeating.
And the people who are making these accusations do not realize that they have an audience full of trolls. It's hilarious to me.
Yeah, and so do you. You also have an audience full of trolls. The only thing is you block all of them. Once in a while, I allow some of the trolls to come in as long as they're not insulting people in my chat or trying to pick fights with people in the chat. As long as they're not, getting, there's some rules and boundaries. But once in a while, I do allow the trolls to come in. Sure.
Hello, Maggie.
Aw.
Hello, Anna Nicole. Good to see you.
Oh, her. Anna Nicole, you disappoint me.
So last night I was minding my own business.
You never mind your own
business.
Hanging
around.
You never mind your own business.
In a Discord.
Of course,
as Discord. I do when I have nothing better to do at night.
Which is pretty much all the time. If he's not out walking the dogs, doesn't happen. And even when she is in Indiana with Lovaboy, he's still on Twitter, hate tweeting back at her enemies and live streaming. Come on now.
And I was alerted to the fact that the Island of Dr. Moreau experiment was streaming. And so I thought, okay, so I went over to look at the channel and I was deceived temporarily into thinking that it was a musical version of the Planet of the Apes because I saw lots of, singing and lots of music and blah, blah, blah. And interestingly enough, after an extended rant that went on for hours, he decided to expose himself on camera and shake his disgusting, flabby man boobs at me so we can throw sexual harassment on the pile.
Sexual harassment? Oh, come on. You enjoyed it.
Well done. Well done.
Enjoyed it.
The hits just keep on coming.
Don't they now?
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you. You can hate watch and not chat. Thank you. Goodbye.
You see, this is what she does. I allow people who disagree with me in my chat as long as they behave themselves. I allow trolls in my chat as long as they're entertaining. I allow them to stick around until they cease to be entertaining. So, yeah, you claim you welcome the hate watchers, but damn, you bang them from your chat. I'm coming to you guys in chat now. Hang on. Yes, drink up that peach vodka, dear. Drink that peach vodka. Mm-hmm. Her block list must be a mile long. Bridget, it's 10 miles long. Okay, let's go up the chat. If I miss any of you, don't take it personally. You know it is. Okay. There we go. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so Happy New Year's to all as well. Thank you so much, Sama. Yolanda, Boo Boo McGee, I wonder if he's poisoning her hand little by little. You never know. You just never can tell. Allegedly, of course. Christina, BTW, since this bothers DC Pick Me so badly, follow me on Twitter to see all the hell I raise at Flint versus everyone. Okay, thank you. Yes, everybody give Christina a follow on Twitter. I will do that too. She compares herself to famous people. Reminder, DC, you are a failure and a lie. Yes, she is. I stir up all fuckery on Twatters. It's a hoot. You can follow me too, Clunks. Right on. If I'm not following you already, I will give you a follow, my dear. Howard Stern has actually expressed remorse about some of the stuff he said in the past, especially about the racial stuff. Did he really? Huh. Good to know. Thank you, Bridget. Clara was never a producer, merely a pool booker intern. Mm-hmm. Hello, Spoons Only Knives. Good to see you. Happy New Year, all. Happy New Year to you too, Jaimaru. Thank you for coming by. Boo Boo McGee. DC doesn't seem like she'd like Howard Stern. Oh, are you kidding me? She'd love to go to bed with him. Oh, hello, Poopa Balls. Happy New Year to you too. And I hope it's a better New Year for you too, for everyone. Yes. Fox made an official statement stating DC Pick Me was yeah, I remember that. Hey, don't ever bring up that Fox News press release again, Christina. You know what she said she was going to do. You know what she said she was going to do? She was going to sue all of us. She was going to sue all of us. Good luck suing me in Canada, of course, because can't be done. I remember Andrew Dice Clay. Sure. I remember him. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Cope, DC. Cope harder. Cope and seed. She claims she doesn't watch the video. She then proceeds to say she downloaded the exact same videos as she regarded. Yes, she is, Blue Fedora. Yes, she is. I'm going to call you Blue because it's kind of weird if I call you Fedora because it's like I'm talking to myself. So I'm going to call you Blue. Happy New Year's. Yes. Hello, Hot Topics. Okay. Why does she have the camera so close to her face? Back it up a bit. We don't want to see up your nose. But we want to see all that powder that's going up her nose. Oh my God, stop pulling the damn hair. Damn. Oh God, she bulked up. Too many donuts. Oh, she gained weight. Oopa balls. She doesn't want up to see her saggy bosoms. Well, I don't care if anybody sees my fat. The only reason I keep the camera up off is because I don't have teeth. I don't care if anybody sees I'm fat. All right. All right. She and her man both have a big time case of the struggle strands. Yes, they do. I need my glasses. I read the chat very well. Okay, get your glasses. That's a good idea. These are the last people who should talk about people's looks for real. Absolutely. Am I the only one that ever gets a notification for Fedora streams? I don't get notifications for a lot of my favorite creators, like Belinda, for instance. Never get it. I hear about it later. Somebody DMs it to me. Don't feel too bad. You're a troll, Dimaru. Thank you. Well, you're at least an entertaining one. Viva Artista, welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. I don't think I've seen you here before. She looks like she's been crying. Probably has. I'd be crying too if the best I can do was some gigolo loser and deadbeat in Indiana with struggle strands. I never liked Anna Nicole. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Sama. Minding her own business while her buddy made the phone calls. Blue Fedora. That's why I go so hard on their physicality. They say horrendous things about people, horrendous, but yeah, no, I hear what you're coming. I hear where you're coming from. Poopa balls. No, you see, no one's getting the notifications. Like BC decided to shake her flabby tummy at us. Expose himself on cameras. Deliberate misleading. Viva, how can you tell? All I see is black holes. Christina, I agree. Total hypocrites, looks and behaviors. No shame. They accuse others of doing what they do. I know, and it's always been that way, hasn't it? Blue Fedora. Hello, Bridget. Yes, her block list must be definitely. It's 10 miles long, Bridget. Don't be generous. Be generous, Bridget. Fat, not flat. Did I miss the part where she told off Jan's views? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're still in the beginning where she's still pleasant and looks like she's stoned. I'm sure the drugs will wear off shortly when the constipation sets in. That's when it starts. Stick around, Poopa. Stick around, Poopa balls. Good. She means to imply that he showed his penis. Oh, God. No, he didn't. I don't remember Howard Stern doing that. DC is furious. People don't have their real name on their profile. She must dox everyone. She's a freak. Yes, and she hangs around pedophiles to do that, doesn't she? Yeah, Yolanda. She's watching now. What else could she be doing? Get on panel, Mima. We have questions. Yes, DC. Want to come on panel? Wish you a happy New Year live. Do you want to come on panel? Van Goo 00 Hussy doesn't have as many trolls as he thinks he does. Whatever. I'm not here to talk about Hussy today. Fox did put out a press release regarding their stance on her position with them. That's a fact. Stating fact isn't illegal. They said what they said. Her issue is with Fox News. I know, and we told her that years ago, Christina. We mentioned that years ago. Like, why would she threatened to sue a bunch of us, but no threat to sue Fox News? Really? something fishy about that and that YT, my phone key. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Tank girl, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you, Van Goo. Thank you, Van Goo. Much, thank you. I try. Hoopa. I hate when she drinks right next to the microphone. Yeah, I know, that peach vodka. Happy 2023 to you, too. Thank you. Did she buy presents for the family this year? I bet she's waiting for the sales. Good God, the sales have been happening all week, Yolanda. The Boxing Week is, at least here in Canada. Yeah, sometimes that works, Poopables. Unsubscribe, then subscribe again, or refresh the page. It might help. Yes. Hey, Vidal, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Good to see you, Vidal. All right, let's go. She's probably slugging back that peach vodka. All right, let's go. No, it's not peach vodka. What the fuck is it?
Yeah, it was very, very disturbing.
For those who are just dropping in, no, we have not gotten to the part where she has told off Jan's pukes yet. But apparently, I hear she goes off on quite a few people in this stream. But right now, I think she's still stoned.
It was disturbing, and it was 100,000,000% sexual harassment.
Oh,
I've got a copy of the stream, and I've got screenshots from it. My understanding from because I didn't stay that long. I lost patience. But my understanding is that he even stated in the stream that he did that for my benefit. So, okay, Predator. Thank you. It's been added. It's been thrown on the pile. But what?
Ooh, what's happening?
I also really want to thank the channels and the other viewers and people who have been supporting.
You're welcome.
Me, supporting Nags.
Not. It's always the same people supporting them. But yeah, it's always nice to thank your viewers. All right, let's go.
Supporting our little experiment. And I want to say, in closing...
You talking about that little science experiment that is yours and Loverboy's relationship? Okay.
2022. Now that we're ending this year, a hearty and gigantic fuck you to all the people who continue to think that they can...
That's not nice.
Second guess me in terms of my relationship, in terms of...
Yeah, but you keep bringing it up. And here's the thing. The more you try to convince us it's real, the less we believe it. Okay? Damn it. We know you pay him to hang with him. We know. Here's the thing. It's at a point. Who are you trying to convince? Us? Or yourself? Mm-hmm.
The man that I love. Hello, Queen Reindeer.
God.
How are you? Hi, Olga.
I'm going to gag.
And say a hearty fuck you to all you too. I want to say a gigantic fuck you.
Chat, let's give a typical, the only way we know how here, let's give a collective fuck you to Klonka and the happy couple. And of course, to everybody else, those who like Zoom, those who are making those terrible phone calls, and to Columbine Amy, to Tragic, who is tragic. His very existence is a tragedy in and of itself. And Screechy Leechy, or as Belinda likes to call her, Leechy. Leechy is Screechy Leechy. Yes. Let's give them all a collective fuck you, everybody in the chat. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. No, Texas one is welcome here. Texas is in the chat. Texas is welcome here. Okay. That's right. Hussy would harass a meat grinder before thinking of her. Exactly. Hussy, are you there? You feel special too? Oh, Poopa. You feel special. We should all feel special. Why doesn't she realize this is why everybody calls her Meemaw? Yes. Is Texas one in the chat? Welcome, Texas, if you're here. They're the ones that posted Hussey's Twitter on anyway. Went under. Yeah, thank you, Bridget. Exactly. Exactly. If you choose to watch someone stream and you choose to continue to watch it, that's not sexual harassment. Thank you, Christina. Exactly. The pile of what? Get over yourself. She watched the whole stream, and we know it. I like Hussey. You know, it wasn't always the case, but Hussey grew on me. You know, take these lunatics to the shed. They have earned it. That's what I'm trying to do, Mooch. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, let's get to it. And the man that says the N word more than he uses the word and. What you say about that? Exactly, Christina. Let's go, Klonka.
To all the people who assumed that Negs and I would not last, that Negs and I were a flash in the pan, that Negs and
Flash in the pan. That's an Australian group. They came out with a hit in 1979 called Hey, 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 St. Peter. Anybody would know that? It wasn't a big, it's a cool song.
I were an op, that Negs and I were doing this for money, for clout, for attention, for any reason other than.
Okay, here's the thing. He still is. He's doing it for money. I believe still that she started out as to doing an op on him, but she fell for him big time. And I think there was a part of her that was always in love with him. I think so. That's why the obvious sexual frustration when she and him were going at it. You know, we're not friendly. So there we go. Sorry for yeah. All right, let's go.
And two people, hi AJ, two people who genuinely love and adore each other. So go fuck.
If you're really in love with each other and it's so great, why are you doing a New Year's Eve stream giving a collective fuck you to your your quote unquote haters? No, seriously, Clarka. If you're really in love and still in the honeymoon phase with your gigolo, why are you on stream on New Year's Eve? Okay. Screeching at your haters.
Yourselves.
Oh, come on.
Drop dead.
Oh, drop dead. That's not nice. Telling us to drop dead. That's not nice.
As I shadily apply lipstick.
Oh my God, that lipstick. God, looks like formaldehyde. Looks like formaldehyde.
I have a list of people I'd like to tell to go fuck themselves because this is the best way that I know to end a new year or an old year.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's hear it.
I want to send out a special fuck you.
Wait, no, the tambourine. This calls for the tambourine. Yes. And this calls for the guitar. Give me a second. I'm going to get the guitar. Yes, as most of you know, I only pretend to know how to play it. Unlike Negs, who pretends to play it but thinks he's a real rock star, I only pretend to play it. Okay, hang on. Yes. I sent you the link if you want to watch my stream. You can watch it off your phone. You can watch it off the phone. You've got to see this Klonka for yourself to believe it. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, go. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody. My name is Clara. They call me Nima. My boyfriend is a rock star. I'm deeply in love. But I love my haters more. Because instead of being on my honeymoon, I'm giving a collective fuck you to my haters and all my fans. Yo, you go for it, Klonka. I hope you go for it, Klonka. All right. Okay. Let's hear it.
A very special, heartfelt, wrapped in a ribbon, fuck you, to Jan's Views.
Ooh! Jan's Views. This requires the tambourine, boys and girls. This calls for the tambourine to Jan's Views. Yay. Now. Yay! Jan, who has been bugging me and been all over my ass for 3 years. All over my ass. She who doxed me, and yes, she who doxed my father's obituary. You know what? When you hate both of them equally, all you can do is just be entertained, eat your corn puffs, just sit back and be entertained. And if you're like me, pretend to know how to play a very broken guitar and a tambourine. Ooh. Look at that face. Look at that face.
Jan, I have something to say to you.
Oh, let's
and I'm
hear
going
it.
to say it to you directly.
Right
and I'm going
on.
to say it to you on stream.
Come on.
So that you can respond
Come on,
to it on your channel that nobody watches and get 3 views, or you're one person in your stream.
Hell, I get more views than Jan's views. That part is true. I get more views than she does.
Jan,
yes, sure.
Let me explain something to you.
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
I know, because I've been told by more than one person.
What do you know?
That you are self-diagnosed. You took a questionnaire online.
Oh, that?
And you diagnosed.
God, you're only discovering that now? That's old news, dear. Keep up. Keep it up. That's old news. Poor Klonka, the journalist.
Diagnose yourself with whatever.
She's a journalist, but she can't keep up with the happenings. That's why she only worked as a pool booker. Oh. That's why she only worked as a pool booker. We're crying the blues.
Whatever condition it is that you claim to have. I know that as of the last time that you spoke to these people, that you were not in therapy and you were not medicated. You go online and you present yourself as an expert in mental health. You are no more.
God, this is old news, dear. She's been doing that for years. This is why she was kicked out of the mental health community years ago. God, she's been doing that for years. You're only figuring this out now?
More of an expert in mental health than the true crime community people are in investigative techniques, professional investigative techniques, or pathology, or reading postmortems.
My God, you're behind. You're behind with the talk. I love it. When I hate both parties, it's just sit back and be entertained.
You go on your channel
and
you spread misinformation. You are an amateur, okay?
So are you.
And you should portray yourself as such. You should present yourself as an amateur.
Yes, because you're one to talk about misrepresenting yourself, right? I mean, never mind, Jan. She's just some crazy-ass kook with some very strange fantasies and vendettas. But fuck, man, you're one of the most pretentious bitches on YouTube. What are we talking about? All those rock stars and politicians you claim to have slept with? What a fall from grace to a gigolo in buttfuck Indiana who you have to pay to hang out with, to service your Venus flytrap with his scabies infested little pencil stub he calls a dick. My God.
Because the information that you are giving out, granted, it can be easily accessed on WebMD or on Google or whatever, but to present yourself as some kind of an expert in mental health is deceptive practice. It's deceptive. Now, I know that it doesn't matter because nobody watches you. I get it. And under normal circumstances, I wouldn't mention.
Most people laugh at her anyway. She was backed out of the mental health community years ago for this shit. That and her habits of stalking people, that didn't help either.
This, but what you did was you came into my chat, you continually attacked and harassed Negs.
Oh.
Then you
see, none of this bothered you before. This is the problem I have. None of this bothered you before. You have to be hiding under a rock to not know that this was what Jan was doing all the time. You really have to. But oops, she picked on lover boy and gigolo. The Nemo claws come out. Don't go near my lover boy. Don't pick on my lover boy. My gigolo is sensitive. My gigolo is sensitive.
Proceeded to have the unbelievable fucking gall to try and claim that he did not have the condition that he clearly does have, that he has been diagnosed with.
Here's another thing. He sounds like he's self-diagnosed as well. Just saying. He sounds like he's self-diagnosed as well. Why is it okay? It's not okay for anybody to do that. That's where I stand on it. It's not okay for anybody to do that. But let's ask you, Klonka, why is it okay for him but not for her? Just asking.
By a professional.
What professional?
I myself have been misdiagnosed with mental health conditions that I did not have.
Okay, that's a common thing. I'm going to give her that. That's a very common thing. I was misdiagnosed with a condition I'm not going to talk about right now, but I was misdiagnosed for 5 years. And it took 5 years to recover. And then we found out my problem was more neurological than psychiatric. It was more, I'm what you call neurodivergent. Yes. And let's leave it at that.
Because I went to a psychiatrist who was trained in how to deal with illness.
Damn, sue that psychiatrist for malpractice, because man, you are far from fixed, woman. Dang.
Of the mind. He did not ask.
Legend of the mind. Timothy Leary. She's going to tell us she slept with Timothy Leary. She's going to tell us she slept with Timothy Leary. Oh.
Ask me about a number of other things pertaining to my physical health. It turned out that all of the conditions that I was diagnosed with and medicated for were conditions that I did not have. The reason that my moods had shifted, the reason for my insomnia.
What, menopause? That happens to all of us over a certain age, dear. Welcome to our world of aging.
And the reason for my excessive sleepiness during the day and so on were all due to my cancer because my hormones were out of whack.
Okay, I can buy that too.
And when my estrogen went out of balance because I had tumors growing in my ovaries, the symptoms were presenting exactly the same as symptoms of bipolar disorder and narcolepsy. Ooh. So please give me a fucking break with you coming out here. If a psychiatrist misdiagnosed me, hello, Promise, you are in absolutely no position to go online and diagnose other people or accuse them of lying about their diagnoses.
Oh, everybody should be questioned. No, if we see through lies, there's just ways about going about it, yeah. I don't believe your boy has, what is it again? Borderline personality disorder. Because here's the thing, boys and girls. Borderline personality disorder, that would imply you have to have a personality to begin with. Uh-oh. Where's the personality? You don't have one. Drink, drink, drink. Chug, chug, chug.
As far as you are concerned, trolling, and you're saying that there's something wrong with me, there you go, diagnosing me again. I would kindly invite you to go fuck yourself. There is absolutely nothing wrong with me.
Oh no, there's tons wrong with you. There's tons of shit wrong with you. There is.
There's nothing wrong with me.
I'm singing the blues. I'm crying the blues. Because there's everything wrong with me. I'm a head case. No politicians want to sleep with me anymore. Rock stars won't sleep with me no more.
can continue to badmouth me in people's comments sections and chats. But at some point, I think that you need to...
Well, people bad-mouthing you in chats and stuff, you should be used to that by now. So there you go.
Ask yourself, why is it that so many people want nothing to do with you, Jan?
I don't know.
Why is it that Crochetter, Andy Higgins, and even Gary...
It's crochet, dear. It's crochet. God, it drives me nuts. Crochet.
Filtered, cut you off and want nothing to do.
Gary Unfiltered cut her off long, long ago when he was still doing mental health stuff, but okay. I don't know when he started getting into the foodie beauty business, but man. Ugh. But yeah, and people cut her off. You're forgetting one thing. People cut Jan off because she's extraordinarily problematic. She's not a nice person. Okay, look what she did to me, fuck. You had no problem with it. You endorsed her bloody sock accounts, doxing my father's obituary. Yes. When my dad had died 9 years ago, Thursday. 9 years ago last Thursday, my dad passed away. Okay, between Christmas and New Year's. She dug up that obituary, probably with your help, because she doesn't have the brain cells to rub together to come up with that. God.
With you. You have very black and white thinking. You have admitted to this.
A lot of people do.
Say that Negs should not be permitted to use his borderline personality disorder as an excuse for his behavior.
Well, he shouldn't. That's one. Oh, fuck. You're forcing me to agree with Jan right now. That ruins my New Year. This is a bad omen to end the year. Between that and Mercury retrograde, you are forcing me to defend Jan right now. This never bodes well. She's not wrong there. How often has he used his stupid BPD as an excuse for his bad behavior to avoid accountability? It's just like Callie and now Screechy Nietzsche and even Columbine Amy using race to avoid accountability for their shitty ass behaviors.
When you turn around and you use your alleged bipolar disorder as an excuse.
And that's true too, what DC's pointing out. That's true too. Jan, you do the same thing. You remember you blurted out you had borderline personality disorder because you had to get out of hot water. This is what you do, Jan, when you find out you're in hot water. You blurt shit like this out to try to, as you get out of jail free card. Just unfortunately for you, it never works. Oh, good God, I'm forced to defend both Jan and DC right now. Damn! I'm crying the blues. I was forced into this. I'm a rock star.
Excuse for why you behave in such an intransigent, stubborn, and disagreeable way. Hey, reindeer.
Well, so do you. So you would know, right?
Oh, I think I said hello to you already.
So do you. Bitch, I've known Jan longer than you even, for fuck's sake. Just a point, and I've known all this.
It was very, very disturbing. It was disturbing, and it was 100,000,000% sexual harassment. I've got a copy of the stream.
Oh, wait, hold on. The computer clipped back. Hang on. Okay.
I want to take you to take your delusions.
Okay,
adorable. So for those of you who think that I have taken leave of my senses, hello, Promise. Hi, 80s one. Hi, Kevin. How are you, babe? Good to see you. Happy New Year to you and your adorable, beautiful husband.
Right on.
And I would say that the next time that Negs and I are in South Florida, we want to swing by and visit you, but you can't tell anyone we're coming or Gigi will put out a bolo.
Gigi? That's an open invitation for Gigi to stop by the party now, isn't it? Gaining ground, it's all your fault. She blurted out where she's going in Florida. Right to the screen of hundreds of viewers. But it's your fault.
because I think that you live in the same vicinity and he's going to go crazy. He'll probably, you know, call in the National Guard.
Why should he? Should he?
But we would love to meet you because you are adorable. So, yeah. I mean, it's amazing to me. Oh my God, she's crazy. How is?
Oh, I'm waiting for the. Wait, you were giving a collective fuck you to a lot of people. Let's hear it.
Is it possible that she would want to move out of that city and out of her house? I've already been saying very plainly for over a year that that was my intention. I've been stating it very clearly. It's just that I hadn't decided where I was going to live. And now,
I thought you were going to live in Indiana. And from what I gather, is your condo on the market yet?
now I know where I'm going to live. And Negs and I are already planning on the puppy, on the Corso. We've already picked out a name for him.
Oh, what's his name?
And
you can't even look after the 2 dogs that you do have. What about the 2 dogs you do have in DC that Mr. himself is looking after? You can't even look after them. You claim you can't bring them to Indiana because they would be traumatizing to Pebbles. But this Corso puppy you get, once it grows big-assed, what, are you ready to serve up Pebbles for lunch?
so things are moving forward, and we're very, very happy about that. So, Jan, I want you to take all your concern trolling, and I want to you to take your delusions. Hey, Robbie, you know, I would have moved to Charleston. Charleston was on my list, but Charleston is just way too expensive to live in.
Really?
Unless you are retiring with a huge amount of money. And at the moment, my investments have gone straight down the toilet. But anyway, no, Jan doesn't have a man, but I guess she lives somewhere in London and has a business, I guess. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because clearly, whatever. But yeah, Charleston is very, very expensive. But Negs and I are planning on visiting Charleston and Savannah. I'm hoping this spring.
Yeah, what are you going to do in Charleston and Savannah?
When it's so pretty to visit. And what we're planning on doing when we're there is eating. Hi, Stephanie.
Of course, we go to Georgia. We go to South Carolina to eat. Of course. Why not? You going to take more pictures of families or strangers to you, newlywed couples? Are you going to rage? Are you going to rage tweet at us still? Is Negs going to flex on TikTok? Is Negs going to go on TikTok trying to flush his poop down the toilet like he did at the Versace mansion?
I have told him, oh, thank you, Sarah. I have told Negs so many times, so many stories about the legendary fried chicken in Charleston that I think that he's now ready to sample it for himself. So we're going to go to
why it's not KFC in Indiana?
Bertha's Kitchen. We're going to go to Poogan's Porch. We're going to go to 82 Queen.
Right on.
We're going to go to Husk. We're going to go to all those amazing restaurants in Charleston. Charleston is a city that I fell madly in love with.
Isn't Charleston, you go to Charleston for the history, for the architecture. No? Isn't that what you go to Charleston for if you're a history buff? No, we're going to go there for fried chicken. We are going to go across the country for fried chicken.
And I thought when I visited those 2 cities that I would prefer Savannah because of the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It is a beautiful city. I loved every second that I was there. It is gorgeous. The food is great. The people are friendly.
Isn't that also why we would go to Savannah too? Maybe for the history? For the history, the old architecture? Yeah. And it's just like we would go to Nashville or Memphis, Tennessee for music. We'd go to Graceland but music. Nashville, I think, is the country music. It's where the Grand Ole Opry is, if I'm not mistaken. You go there for country, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And Memphis, Beale Street, blues, babies, which your girl loves.
The drinks are plentiful and strong. And I love it. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful city just to walk around in.
Yeah,
and just to walk through all the squares is amazing. But
But we're going for fried chicken, boys and girls. I'm coming to you guys in chat right now because I think some new people came in. Beatrix, B. Walsh, Belinda. Happy New Year to all of you. Any more drop-ins? Any more drop-ins? I'm coming back. Oh, Nietzsche came by. Oh, Screechy. What have we told you? What have we told you about that? What have we told you about coming to poop on our party? Hey House 2017. Happy New Year. You too, Ranson 13. DC has a brother. I did not know that, Hillbilly. I did not know that, Belinda. You're surprised I'm not in jail? I'm surprised too. I surprise myself regularly every time I wake up, let alone be, hey, Kissy Kitty. Hey, Kissy Kitty. Happy New Year to you too, Pinky Pig. Happy New Year. Okay. String Cheese. Happy New Year to you too. Okay. If I miss any of you, whoa, my guitar is about to fall. Whoa. Okay. Let's leave the guitar somewhere. Okay. All right. All right, Bridget. All right, we'll start here. Hang on. Let's start with Harmony. You're here too, Harmony in life. Good to see you. Wait to see you. Okay, good to see you. Happy New Year to you too. Be careful driving, Harmony. All right. We all do it from time to time, Sama. I once boob blocked my entire chat twice. Right on, Christina. Happy New Year, Harmony. Stay safe. Yes, absolutely. Stay safe. Okay. Hello, Fedora the Fair in chat. Thank you. Hello, B. Walsh. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Hussy, I think your name will be on this list, but perhaps not Belinda. DCFU list. We're just getting over Jan. Jan was number 1 on the hit parade here for those of you just joining. We're just getting over Jan with number 1 on the hit parade. Okay. Bridget, Jan did not attack Negs in her chat. She called him a racist on another panel, and then she showed up in DC's chat. Negs blocked her because she was mad. Yeah, I think that sounds about right, Bridget. That sounds about right. It's early, Belinda. I told you she just got through the first one on the hit list, which was Jan's pukes. Yeah. Number 1 on the hit list. Happy New Year to you as well, people. Yeah, maybe she's been diagnosed with amnesia. Yeah, I think so too, Poopa. Sama bent over to pick up something. Boob squish an entire chat right out. DC, you are a very sick woman, judging by your behavior online. Yes, she is, Yolanda. I think she needs to go back to the psychiatrist and get re-diagnosed. I think so too. She needs some water pills. Belinda. No, Belinda, now you just inspired another song. No. You inspired another song. I need my water pills. 'Cause I'm drowning. I'm drowning in my love for you, Begs. Well, I beg you to service my Venus flytrap. And I'll pay your allowance later. Okay. Okay, got that out of my system. Okay. Christina, these are powerful. Thanks for making me laugh. Her boyfriend probably also could go to a psychiatrist. I'm just saying. They all could, Poopa. They all could. Belinda, I'm waiting with bated breath. I don't know. I think DC's mother slept with Bruce Valanche and Bruce Valanche. I remember him from Hollywood Squares and Roy Orbison. Hey, we do not sleep. Oh, if she slept with Roy Orbison, that would explain why she looks so much like him. That's why she looks like Roy Orbison with hair extensions. Oh, you're loving the guitar? Oh, String Keys. You must be. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're being kind. I had to Google Bruce Valanche. No, he's from the Gen X period. It's okay, Yolanda. Hoopa, her BF definitely needs a psychiatrist. Yes, he does. Yes, she is, Beatrix. They all are. I'm going to diagnose whoever I want. And I want to diagnose DC with sandy vaginosis, Dimeroo. Didn't know you had it in you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And Happy New Year, Dimeroo. Now that I have Yolanda, I'm right, aren't I? Yes, you are. But why did this not bother you before? Jan has always been like this. It's what I said, Poopa Balls. Exactly. She's been like this. I've known Jan longer than DC has. She's always been like that. Always. Now that you've Googled, I mean. No, he's just a narcissist. Thank you, Belinda. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Christina from Flint, 100. He looked better younger. She's aging him, it looks like. She's aging him. He's also borderline personality and trifling as, yeah, she is. Yolanda, Hollywood Square's older version, definitely. BPD is not demanding of having a personality. Usually they don't have one and adopt it from other people close to them, like a girl standing like a sports right after being to date a new boy that loves to spa. Yes. I hate all the sounds she makes with her mouth. Well, that's why I'm playing the guitar. I'm trying to mask it as much as possible. That's why I'm playing the guitar. I'm trying to mask it. Oh, that reminds me. DC supports a pedo that threatens children. Yes. Thank you for bringing that up, Belinda. Yes. Let's remember who Kwanka, the feminist new buddy, is. Yeah. Zoom, a.k.a. Corey Barnhill, who's been making calls to women like me, Belinda, Sam, Yaba, Belinda's daughter, making calls, threatening us. Yeah, threatening bodily harm to us all. Yeah. DC, the feminist. Yes, she endorses all of this. Negs, who calls himself the protector of children. Look who he's endorsing. And Crochet and D will side by you, no matter if you're right or wrong, Mima. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Yolanda, because neither one of those two have a mind of their own. Exactly. Neither one of those two has a mind of their own. She has cancer now. I'm not diagnosed anyone, but hey, I'm online saying, DC, go check yourself, sir. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's all right, Pinky. Ransom, it really says something about her for living in DC her whole life, yet she never heard of having any friends in her town. Zero social life in that town. You'd think there was all kinds of shit to do, especially for a journalist, right? A so-called journalist would be all kinds of shit to do in Washington, D.C. Clara's own brother cut her off. He won't speak to her. She has a brother? I didn't know that. I thought she was an only child. She always claimed she was an only child. Didn't know she had a bro. DZ supports some very creepy people. Yes, she does, Beatrix. Yeah, I'm shocked to hear that, Beatrix. Why won't her brother talk to her? Would you if you were related to her? Would you acknowledge you being related to her, boo-boo? No. What is it so many people want anything to do with you, Mrs. Hunt? I don't know. She thinks she's more loved than she is. I don't know. Crochet. It's crochet, not crochet. Yes, it's crochet. Thank you, Christina. It's crochet. Dang. Mental health is never a diagnosis, DC. Exactly. Yolanda, yes, she has a brother. She said they don't speak. I heard her. Oh, really? She was claiming she was an only child. Is Columbine Amy the same as Flaming Amy? No, Christina. They're two different people. I remember Flaming Amy all drunk on stream, then thud on the floor crying, "Oh, Papa! Oh, Papa!" Yeah. No, Flaming Amy has gone down in flames. And Columbine Amy, I wish would go down in flames. That's the difference. Yes, I know. I'm surprised I'm not in jail either. Oh, this. I'm not in jail. Nobody knows the troubles I see. Nobody Nobody knows. Trouble I see. Yeah, I'm surprised. Belinda myself. Yes. I feel sorry for her brother. Does he know of the behavior online? He probably would like to report her, and maybe that should be changed one more time. Hell, Neg says he has autism, even though he never went back to get tested. That is so true. Although, Bridget, I will say this. Okay, I will say this. Given that he had three, he fathered. Okay, he fathered. Sperm donor to one, was a father of three, sperm donor to one. Given that three children with different mothers, have autism, 3 out of 4 of the kids have autism and different mothers, it wouldn't surprise me because they had to have gotten autism spectrum disorder from somewhere, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if he was, for that reason. Yeah, me too, B. I thought so too. They are different, but they are different Amy's, but I think Amy is a cursed name. I think so too, Dimaru. I think so too. Clara is apparently the black sheep of her family. I love that for her. Yes, me too, Beatrix. Me too. Yes, we're still chewing on that one. Belinda. Belinda, do you want to come on with me? Have fun. Here, I wouldn't mind having some company on panel with me, but I have to know you. That's the thing. I have to know you. I have to know you. That's all I say. If I don't know you, you're not coming on. All right. Happy New Year to you too, House 2017. So, Belinda, if you want to come on with me, or somebody else wants to come on with me that I know you, I just dropped the StreamYard link in the chat. Okay. I think she mentioned something about her brother hoarding things. Oh, this is interesting. The plot thickens. She had an older brother. He's Latino. That must burn her. She's not Latina. He's Latino. Meanie Moose, you are the one who brings race to it. You fat demented. Oh, that's Leechy. Oh, somebody got rid of her. Okay. You better play. You play better than Struggle Straps. I play better guitar than Struggle Straps. That's not saying much, Poopa. Everybody plays better, and I don't even know how to play. I don't even pretend. Yeah. I heard that from the farms, I think, Kissy Kitty, actually. Yes. They even gave a name, which I will not give here. Yeah. Nope, she said she has a brother. I saw that. The plot thickens. Indeed, Beatrix. Indeed. I had no idea, Belinda. I thought she always claimed to be an only child. Exactly. Yeah, that she is, Blue. She's going to Texas next week. No one cares. Say Mrs. Okay. Be me too. Okay, I'm on the StreamYard chat, so I don't see which was blocked, so I'm going to go. Hang on. All right. Hey, Emma Rowan, happy New Year to you too. It is already 2023 in Scotland. Well, happy 2023 to you too. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Snupkin, happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. Hey, Tamara Magrosa, good to see you. Okay, thank you, Hillbilly Uncensored and mods. Thank you, moderators, Hillbilly and Sama, for taking care of the trolls. Hey, Tampa Doll, happy New Year to you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is that why she keeps going to see her aunt out of fear she'd leave all the inheritance to the brother? That would make sense, wouldn't it, Yolanda? What sexual harassment is. I'm going to watch this by choice and keep watching this by choice, even though I don't have to. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, y'all. Is the brother an actual producer? I have no idea. I had no idea he existed up until now. You all think that he would be with Struggle Straps if he was still friends with the people that he hates. You would think, Poopa Balls, you would think. She has bodyguards, her 700 first cousins in the Israeli Mossad. Remember? Yes! Where are those super secret cousins in Israel? Those super secret Okay. Israeli defense, Mossad, cousins who supposedly love you so much. Nietzsche, nobody likes you and nothing you say matters or is entertaining. Okay. No, that's true. Thank you, Daimaru. That's true. Screechy, yeah. Screechy, you're not welcome to my New Year's Eve party. Let me sing. But you know what? We're going to sing a song about Nietzsche, Screechy Moose. So I feel a country song coming on. Yes. Screechy Moose. I'm Screechy. And I'm leechy. Because I am a leech and a try-hard. I'm willing to sacrifice my entire future for a little online popularity. I want to be a Heather Chandler, that is, not Duke. Definitely not McNamara. I want to be the girl of the mean girl clique. I'm willing to sacrifice my future. I'm a disgrace to First Nations. I'm a disgrace to the social work profession. I'm a disgrace to my parents. I'm a disgrace to the social work profession. I'm just a disgrace even to the province of Alberta. I'm just a disgrace. I'm a disgrace of Canada. And Canada is pretty disgraceful to begin with. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What about her two dogs? Exactly, Blue. Exactly. She was planning to live in the aunt's house before. Yeah, I think so, Boo Boo. Is Gigi number 2 on her list? I guess we're going to get to that very shortly. Hang on. All right. I'm going to skip over. Don't take it personally, but we're going to be here all night. Okay, let me see who else new has stopped by. String G's, Mucho Duo. Okay. Because she thinks she's unique. Okay. Unique. Okay. Hey, Dora V. Welcome. I go to Savannah for the history ghost tours. Yeah, I agree with you. I would go there for ghost tours too. I'm a history buff myself and a paranormal buff myself. I would too. Corsos are a tough dog to raise. They wouldn't be able to. They can't even raise a chimpanzee, for God's sake. Wonder who's buying. Hoopa, you know who's buying. You know who has the money. You know who wears the pants. Who the fuck does she think she is, having a man measure of wedding? Or a feminist, are you? You desperate old spinster. Okay. Yes, in Parkland, Florida, a woman was giving a bath to her 2 Corsos and they actually killed her. Oh, really, B? Oh, my God. Okay. She always looks, I know she does, Beatrix. I guess the peach vodka ain't doing it. Mix some Metamucil with the peach vodka. Okay? That's my tip for you today. Mix Metamucil with the peach vodka. Preferably use the Tutti Frutti Bright Red Metamucil with all that red dye number 9. There we go. Okay. Sorry if I'm not getting to everybody. It's because I'm going to completely fall behind. We got to get on with this fuck you list. Hey, Daria, Six Sad World. Happy New Year to you too. David, it's already 2023 where you were. Happy New Year to you too, David. Yeah, I know. That and pit bulls, Glory be. I know. Happy New Year to you too. Yes. GP, hi, it's been a while since we've seen you. Happy New Year to you too, GP. And Lamera Magrosa, good to see you. Okay. All right. Screechy is Screechy, Lamera. She's not welcome here. She's not welcome here. Neither is Columbine Amy. Neither is Tragic. Okay. Megs and Klonka. Yeah, they can be entertaining. Hey, RBF, Happy New Year to you too. So, yeah, they can be entertaining. DC Media Scooter Boy. Stewing. Gavin Sam is the fucking. And Happy New Year again. Okay. Okay. So let's go. Let's get to it. Because we only got through Jan, number 1 on her hit parade, on her fuck you list, on her hit parade. Let's see who the others are.
Austin had something special
Yes, we know
about it.
We're not here for travel videos, dear. We're here for trash talk. Now, we're the rest on the fuck you hit list.
Charleston has that southern charm that you find in Savannah. But I guess what disappointed me about Savannah is that I didn't find that quirkiness that I thought I would find after reading that book. And I know the book was written.
What were you expecting? That these people grew horns under their hats? Under their hats? What were you expecting? That they ate their meat with a straw and ate their soup with a knife? What were you expecting?
Written like 30 years ago, so obviously cities change, but Charleston just absolutely 100% stole my heart, just like Louisville did, and I absolutely love it.
Louisville?
Absolutely love it. So we are looking forward to that trip. But Jan, go fuck yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with me. And
oh no, there is all kinds of wrong with you. There's all kinds of special with you, and not in a good way. And it's the same thing with Jan. You know what? You two actually deserved each other. Yeah, you two actually deserved each other. You still do.
I would say the same to my former mod, who has a lot to say about me in people's comment sections and chats.
Jan was never your mod. Jan was never your mod. So who are we referring to now?
Yourself too.
Who are we referring to now?
Oh, Jackie, I did not have the fried chicken at the Pink House. That is, the Pink House is a restaurant in Savannah. When
you, Jackie Blue.
I went to eat there, I had the shrimp and grits. So I will give the fried chicken at the Pink House a try. Because
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, beware the night. You know, we have a connection to Asheville. So, yeah, Asheville is definitely on the list, 100 million %. Also, Charleston and Savannah, look, I do not, as you know, I do not believe in ghosts. I don't believe in the supernatural. I don't believe in God.
I do.
I basically don't believe in anything.
Well, that explains your crappy personality, or lack thereof. Lack of personality, that is. It's still crappy. Everybody's got to believe in something. And here I was, I'm going to do your tarot cards. Oh, well.
Foundation do I use? I alternate between 3, but the one today,
who cares,
is Il Maquillage. Yes, I felt
Il Maquillage. Is that embalming fluid? Is that embalming fluid?
For the hype when I saw everybody shade matching, and I ordered this off of Poshmark, so I saved about $20. And I like it. I
find Poshmark to not be much of a savings. I bought some clothes off this plus size influencer out west in Western Canada, and I ordered from her Poshmark store. She has a YouTube channel. It's called Susie Roberts, and she does plus size fashion and beauty and lifestyle. She blogs on Mondays and stuff. She seems like a sweet girl. No, she's not a girl. I hope she's not used as a girl. She's a sweet kid. Yeah, she's a sweet kid. But I bought a jacket off her Poshmark, and there was a jacket I wanted from where she shops at Fashion Nova some of the time. And it was in a haul, and I loved the jacket, and I tried to order one for myself. They didn't have one in my size. But then I saw on her Poshmark, there it was, the jacket, and it's in my size. So I ordered it, and it was about almost a little over half the price that Fashion Nova was selling it. And she didn't wear it. Well, when I got the jacket, the tags were still on it. Okay, the tags were still on it. So I believe her that she didn't wear it. So for a brand new jacket, it would have been a good deal, except the difference in price I ended up paying in shipping costs. So is it worth it?
It is a great match. But then again, the other two that I love, Ilya and House Slabs. These are two of my favorites.
Oh, that's got to be the embalming fluid, House Slabs. That's got to be the embalming fluid. Do like Trailer Trash Tammy. Take a bath in ginger ale. That's the bubble bath. The bubbles from the ginger ale.
Anna.
And by the way, I love Trailer Trash Tammy. I love her.
No.
That's the channel Chelsea Lynn, for those who don't know. But I love Trailer Trash Tammy.
Grits are cornmeal, basically. They're made of corn.
We know.
And so they have a corny taste.
Corny?
And grits are...
I don't know why that's making me laugh. I don't know why that's making me laugh, but they're corny.
Hey, Maggie. Welcome. Grits are an acquired taste. They can be made in a number of different ways. And they're
oh no,
almost
we're not
like
doing a cooking show, eh?
They're very similar to polenta.
Cooking with Meemaw. Southern cooking with Meemaw. Get your stomach pumps out, boys and girls. Get your stomach pumps out.
If you're familiar with polenta. And I know that polenta is eaten baked, but it can also be eaten loose.
Yeah.
So it is an acquired taste. Sometimes grits can be made a little bit mushy, and they have a consistency like porridge. And there are a lot of people who find that texture rather vile.
I do.
But if you go to the right place, ground hominy. Yeah.
I don't like
if you go to the right place, and you get the right grits, if you go to a real fall down, as my tour guide in Lexington said, if you get
the tour guide in Lexington, Kentucky, was that the mule you thought was a horse? Was that your tour? Was that your tour guide in Kentucky? Belinda knows what I'm talking about. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. It was the mule she thought was a horse.
At a real fall down, slap ya mama good Southern cooking restaurant, they will make grits the right way. I can't make them correctly. They come out looking like gruel and they're vile. But shrimp and grits is one of...
Please, sir, can I have some more? Those of you who have read Oliver Twist know what I'm talking about, or saw the musical Oliver. Know what I'm doing, know what I'm referring to. All right, let's go.
Of my all-time favorite foods, and I did a taste-off in both cities, and I decided that the shrimp and grits in Charleston beat Savannah hands down. So I will be making sure that Neg samples the shrimp and grits too.
I don't know. We'll shrimp. Dear, have you not realized if it's not peanut butter out of a jar with a spoon, he's not likely going to chuck it? Just saying. You better put a lot of peanut butter on those shrimp and grits. No, he won't eat. No. Never mind. Just bring a big jar of peanut butter and some spoons, and I guess he'll be fine.
While we're out.
Oh, yes, and Mountain Dew, because he needs that to brush his teeth with. He brushes his teeth in Mountain Dew. So, yeah. Just bring a big jar of peanut butter, spoons, and Mountain Dew, and he'll be good.
X, hi, baby.
Baby!
Look at the...
Okay, I'm going to do heavy metal now. Baby! Hi!
This loveliness that has dropped by in my chat. I am so glad to see you. ATX, my God, the conspiracies that we are cooking up behind the scenes.
Ooh.
All those doxes that you have dropped to me, ATX, right?
Is that Zoom? This ATX Zoom?
You naughty woman.
Oh, ATX
of course.
Is a chick.
I am joking. I know some people are going to take that seriously.
You've been doxing people anyway. You've called out on your streams for people to be doxed. You had a whole list of people like Braggy, Belinda that you wanted to dox. Yeah. Yes. Pepperidge Farms remembers. Pepperidge Farms remembers.
And that is a them problem. Oh, well. But it's great to see you. It's great to see you. And hello to Sean also. Give him my regards. So those are our travel plans. Oh, I was still telling Jan to go fuck herself. Yeah. So
come on. We want to get the rest of the
There are
hit
a
list.
lot of
There we
very
go about
judgy,
that.
nasty, bitter Bettys on the internet.
Yes.
Unfortunately, a lot of
You're
them
one
are
of
my
them.
age.
You're one of them, dear. You're probably their leader. You're their leader. The leader. All right,
And they
go.
should know better, and they should know when to keep their mouths shut, but they don't.
So should
and
you,
it's
but
the
you
internet.
don't. So should you, but you don't. That's never stopped you. God.
There's nothing I can do about it. So all that I can do is fire back and say, you old bats all need to mind your own business. You remind me of my former neighbor in my
I don't give a damn about your
neighborhood, who used to peer out the window all day looking for.
I thought for a second she said the neighbor peed out the window. I thought she said the neighbor peed out the window. Struggle straps. I think that's what he does, actually. He pees out the window. I think that's what he does. He's that uncivilized.
Something to be scandalized about and gossip about. That is what you remind me of. So everybody go fuck yourselves. All right.
There we go.
Not everybody in chat, just the people I mentioned.
Oh, but you only mentioned Jan up to date. You only mentioned Jan. Come on, we're waiting for the rest of that hit list.
So yeah, so that's a thing. For all the people who are asking all kinds of incredibly invasive personal questions about our travel plans and about all sorts of issues regarding our family, I would also tell you to stuff it up your ass.
Ooh.
You guys can go get fucked.
Aww. What's the matter? Has the price gone up with inflation? Has the price did Negs hike up the price for him to service your Venus flytrap? Did he hike the price now?
Why don't you all sit around and wait until we upload our travel content, because it's going to be sickening. We are going to have a great time. And we are going to have...
It's going to be sickening. I feel sicky already.
a lot to show. It's going to be a lot of fun. So everybody keep your fingers crossed that the flights don't get canceled, that nothing happens, that nothing goes wrong. And if you are that concerned and you're that keen on invading the privacy of a couple, why don't you go find another couple to harass on YouTube? If you like, I can offer up all kinds of suggestions. All kinds. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And it's pretty obvious to me. You know, even the ones who are like, oh, my grandchild, oh, my kids, oh, my this. Well, what are you doing? You're in chats all day. You are.
So are you. You're on Twitter all day. You're on Twitter 24/7. If you're not on Twitter, you're streaming, rage tweeting. God.
Hate watching, or you are either hate watching me or you're hate watching Negs and pretending you don't, or you're popping up in all these chats making it abundantly clear that you are watching.
No, we don't really watch Negs. He keeps getting channels yeeted that we stop keeping track.
Everything that goes on and trashing us. Go fuck yourselves.
Aw. You love me. You know you love me. You know you love me.
Right? Nah.
Oh no, you do give a damn about these addresses. Because why else do you dox people? You do give a damn.
Yeah, Hugh, the thing is that we have a lot of things planned for this trip. In Miami and Key West, we didn't really go with, particular plans. I mean, all that I knew about Miami was where we were going to stay, and that I wanted to go to Calle Ocho and I wanted to take Negs. And as for Key West, the only thing that I knew for a fact that we were going to do was go to that butterfly sanctuary that just happened to be across the street from the resort where we were staying. But now we've got, we're not going to be there long, so we've got a whole list of events and places that we want to do and visit. So it's going to be a lot more meaty than the Miami stuff, and it's going to be a lot more fun.
Meaty.
A lot. I mean, Miami was amazing. Don't get me wrong. I loved every second of it. But okay.
The only reason I would go to Miami is to meet up with a cruise ship and do that bucket list cruise. I want to go on the love. Yeah.
Okay. For anybody who is actually putting forward the theory that I am involved in a conspiracy because I highlighted and laughed at comments in my chat, are you okay?
We ask if you're okay regularly. Well, no, we don't really care enough about it. We just ask out of curiosity. That's it.
Laughing at an absurd comment, an over-the-top hyperbolic comment in chat is not the same as encouraging bad behavior
or
being involved in a conspiracy. And I think that those of you who are genuinely convinced,
get on with the list. We want the rest of the hit parade. We don't care what people say in your chat. We really don't.
That somebody is going to harm you physically based on a prank phone call.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, hang on. Let her finish that sentence, but we're going to bring that up.
Which, go ahead and report everything to the police. I don't care. I mean, it's up to you. If you genuinely feel threatened, go ahead and do it. But if you genuinely believe that a complete stranger, a troll off the internet, is going to risk their freedom, leave their wives, their kids, their families, their jobs, their homes, their dogs.
Some people are fucking unhinged, just like you and your boyfriend are. Okay, I don't know. How else should we interpret, I'm going to bash your head in with a rock? Okay, with a brick or a rock? How else are we supposed to interpret that? Seriously, there are hills people are willing to die on, and it looks like people are willing to go this far. They went through to find my phone number to call me late at night. Late at night. And along with Sam, Yaba, Belinda's family as well. How else are we supposed to take that? Bash our heads in with a rock. How are we supposed to take that?
Dogs, their cats, their hamsters, to go to jail because they have this overwhelming need to harm you.
A lot of these people are crazy enough, they think they won't go to jail. They won't go to jail.
That's some narcissism. And some of you have been known to go IRL and harass continually for years at a time.
Yes, your friend Jan was one of them, and you had no issue with it. You never had an issue with it. Spare me.
In real life. So some of you might want to check yourselves.
Maybe you should check yourself.
Laughing is not the same as co-signing. I have laughed at a lot.
It actually is similar. The way you do it, yeah. The way you do it, yeah. You co-sign it. You gush over this Zoom person. You gush for him. You endorse this behavior. You didn't talk against it either. You didn't talk against it either. So, yeah, you laugh at it. You still flirt and gush at him. And you flirting with a pedo. That's pathetic. That's truly pathetic.
Of super, super, super edgy humor. Vicious humor, vile humor, underhanded humor. I laugh all the way through those Comedy Central roasts that are so below the belt. People with...
What is comedic about wanting to throw a rock, bash somebody's head in with a rock? I'm coming to you guys in chat now. Please remember, because there's so many in chat that I'm so far behind, I'm not going to go all the way up. Please do not take it personally. I'm not going to go all the way up. Hey, Kala, Happy New Year to you too. Hey, Ampligertha, Happy New Year to you. Diana, who else has just joined? Vintage Camera Girl, good to see you. Happy New Year. It's New Year where you are too. It's 2023 where you are. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way up to where I lost. Hey, Stan Designs, good to see you. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to go too far back. Okay, because otherwise we're really going to fall behind. Good evening, lovely chat peoples. Hope you're all having a wonderful end of 2022, beginning of 2023. With Mercury in retrograde, I'm trying. Thank you, and Stan. Happy New Year to you too. No one should be calling people to troll them. Thank you. A prank phone call is not threatening harm. It's asking if your fridge is running. Yes, exactly. Those are the calls we used to make when we were kids. See, we didn't have the technology that kids have today, so we had to entertain ourselves somehow. We couldn't be outside playing 24/7. Yeah, I know our parents would have liked that, but no. So at night, we would make prank calls. We call, is your refrigerator running? And they say, yes. Well, you better go catch it. Things like that. Things like that. or making, you're shy, you tell a boy that you love him and then you hang up on him. That, but not threatening to bash somebody's head in with a rock. Highlighting violent and threatening comments might not have led to the calls. Inciting violence is a crime. Thank you, Yolanda. And how often has she done just that? Yeah. Prank calls are asking if you've seen M. I'm exactly. Thank you. If they got the same call, they would claim they were literally physically and sexually abused by the call. Yes, they would, die, Maru. Thank you. That's an excellent point. They would. Belinda, too, yes. Yes, Belinda, too, got those nasty calls. So did her family. Yep. A prank call doesn't include bricks, threats, violence, and intimidation and terrorizing. Thank you, Christina. Exactly. No, they do not. Okay. Empla Gertha, they keep denying that the calls happen, and then they deny being in the DMs with Zoom. Which one is it? They can't have their cake and eat it all. No, they can't. They got caught. That's the problem. You do hear the pathetic. Well, I reviewed Tragic last night. And I can't believe he said half the shit he said with a straight face, honestly. I really can't. Like, the delusion is stunning. I think he had a little too much kratom last night because he said it never happened. The calls never happened. First he said it was somebody named Didla that made the calls. Then he said it was somebody else. And he said it was Dark Ninja, who I also dislike. And then he said the calls never happened and no one threatened us with a no one threatened us. Yeah. So which is it? Which is it, Tragic? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry, somebody needed my attention. Okay. A friend wishing me a happy new year. Yes. It is endorsing. So here we go. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, terrorist threats are very much punishable by law. Whoops, DC. Yep, very true. In the United States, it is. In the United States, it truly is, Vintage Camera Girl. Thank you. It is endorsing it. It is. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Thank you. I am not so high enough for her DCBS. I don't think there's enough pharmaceuticals in the world that can get us high enough to believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Or much of anything. Yeah. Happy New Year, Fedora. Thank you so much, Diana. Finding delight in threatening behavior is worrying, DC Manic Girl. That's a good name for her, DC Manic Girl. 60-year-old people generally don't laugh at crank calls anyway. Clara, grow the fuck up. Exactly. Thank you. I saw those screenshots of her chat with said Brick. I may have an issue with humor because I found it disgusting. I think most of us do, Stan. I think most of us do. She cried when her apartment number. Yeah, thank you, Kala. Kala, that is an excellent point. Remember how she squawked at that time she and Negs were still on the outs a year and a half ago? And yeah, it was about a year and a half ago. And she was squawking over an apartment number being tweeted or something. She squawked about that. But us receiving threat, me, Sam, Yaba, Belinda, and Belinda's family, but us, talking about, receiving phone calls, receiving threatening calls about bashing our heads in with bricks. That's nothing? We're exaggerating? Are we really? Spare me. The Batman villains laugh too. Yeah, and she smiles like the Joker, doesn't she? Yeah. Comedy Central. Never mind Comedy Central. I'm in the future. Yes, you are. Those of you watching from overseas, from across the pond, so to speak, you are in the future. Yes, you are. She's doing well for the eldest human. DC, you messed up. You are not on the same level as the people you welcome in your chat. No. Now. Happy New Year to all. Post the calls you claim, weirdos. Violence is never comedy. Nope. Well, we have been recording, and I did post it in a stream 2 nights ago. It's still up. The stream is still up. It's not clear if GT got a phone call, Vintage Camera Girl. If he did, I know nothing about it. I know nothing about it. He's been quiet but the past few days. Yes, he has. He is a clown. This is her reckon because they pushed back on her. Yeah, it is. She can't stand the pushback. Exactly. Yeah, gape or kratom. Daria, sick sad world. Since someone said DC had a brother, I had to send something to your Twitter, Fedora. No, I don't know if this is true. Don't think it's true. Don't go looking to see if it's true. It's a joke. Okay, thank you, Daria. I'll check it out later. We thought prank calls were funny when we were in middle school, not at 60. Yes, that's right. Prank phone calls are for kids, you silly clonka, you. Yolanda, you're right. Because she will or not be alive longer. Traffic, you can manipulate everyone but us. If you believe his DM, prove it. Yaba showed her. Yep, she did show her proof. Yaba and Sam had all the receipts. They had all the receipts. Yep. Okay, wait. I need to know the gay for kratom story. I've seen that hashtag a ton, and I don't know that story. Pinky Pink. Yep. DM me later, babe. I will, Poopa. Thank you. I will. Hi, Daria. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes. I would like to amend my last statement. Violence is never comedic except for the law series. Exactly. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back now. Traffic manipulates people online for cash apps. He leads people on and then pretend to be a victim. Well, you notice how he's always jealous because Hussey has people who send him, who are generous with him financially and with gifts. You know, I'm happy for him. If he swings it, I'm happy for him. But you notice how Tragic gets jealous? He is obviously jealous of that. Yeah. He's jealous of that. Okay. Yeah, Gaper Kratom. Yeah, it's a long story, Christina. It's a long story. Get somebody in chat to tell you.
Wishing death on each other. People, accusing each other of all kinds of vile behavior. It's comedy.
That's comedy? Really? That's comedy? Violence is comedy?
Comedy.
I get the slapstick from I Love Lucy back in the 50s, but yeah.
I laugh at it.
You do? If somebody were bleeding to death on the street in front of you, would you laugh at that? Oh, stupid question. You probably do.
I'll tell the police that if you want.
Yeah, and they're going to think you're sicko in the head and you should be locked up in a facility for the criminally insane.
And if anybody is going to send the police to our home, believe me, I've got files and files stacked up to show them.
Do you?
Of exactly the kind of harassment that Negs and I have been subjected to for quite some time now.
Spare me.
And that's it. So go ahead, send them.
Why are you playing with those ratty old dollar store extensions?
But I think...
Dang, do you see the Metamucil hasn't kicked in yet? You still plugged up?
I think it would be a very, very good idea if you all had an ironclad case before you start involving the authorities in our lives. Thank you, Jenny Jen. Hi.
Here's the thing. You've been begging people on your streams to dox a group of people. You've been gushing over this Zoom that's going to do your dirty work for you. Next thing we know, we get these calls, these threatening phone calls. Yeah. We get these threatening phone calls, one of which is international, yours truly.
How are you? Jenny Jen. It's good to see you, and thank you for the super chat. So somebody told me, I think it was Savage, that you had talked about me on your channel, and I looked for it, but I don't know how to search your live streams. I think it's because you stream for such long periods of time that I didn't know where to find it. So if you would just DM me or email me a link, I'd be interested to hear what you have to say because I'm not familiar with your content. But welcome, and it's good to see you. Hello, Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean. Peachy King Jelly Bean. Oh, God, stop drinking that shit. Your peach vodka.
But if you are going to constantly threaten me and Negs, if you're going to constantly threaten our family, if you're going to constantly...
You're threatening us. You threaten us regularly. It's not our fault we come back swinging. You don't intimidate us. We're not going to cower in corners and cry in the fetal position. We come back swinging.
Threaten our kids.
What kids? You don't have a kid. You don't have a kid. What kids?
Yes, I said our kids. That is how Negs refers to the...
Those kids have mothers. Okay? Remember that. They have mothers. You are not... Oh, God, if you're trying to replace their mothers... Ooh.
Sons as our kids.
They're
you don't like it? Go fuck yourself.
Kids.
If you are going to encourage people to call the authorities on us, whether the police, CPS, or any other authority.
God, you're dying to get arrested, aren't you, dear?
I would strongly advise you not to do so, but if that is what you choose to do.
Have you just thought about learning how to play the harmonica, DC? Just a thought. Maybe I should find myself one of those toy harmonicas and start playing that on stream. I'm going to play harmonica. Every time I react to DC or Diggs, I'll play the harmonica. Yeah, I will play a harmonica. Right now, all I've got is a broken guitar and a tambourine. And a guitar. The guitar chick. Me, yeah. That's all I got. But next time I'll get a harmonica.
We'll see. We'll see. Because I've got some stories of my own to tell.
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do.
That's right. Our kids are not felons. Our kids are good, solid.
We don't want anything. We have nothing against the kids. We feel sorry for them, if anything. We feel sorry for the kids. Stop bringing up those kids in your internet beefs. Stop bringing them up. It's techie. It's tasteless, and it puts them at risk. There are sick people out there, in case you haven't noticed. Leave them out of your shit.
Law-abiding.
And stop using them as shields to avoid accountability.
Sweet, well-behaved, lovely boys.
I'm sure they are. I wish nothing but the best for them. I wish most of all that they get away from you. But stop bringing them up. Stop putting them in harm's way. Stop using them to avoid accountability.
Oh, okay, Jenny Jen. Well, I'm glad that you decided to pop up in chat. That's cool.
Jenny Jen.
But if you are going to continue to threaten me, verbally abuse me, sexually harass me, terrorize me.
Oh my God. I'm laughing because it's obvious bullshit. You see, at least me and Sam and Yaba, we provided proof that the calls existed because we played them back, the recordings, on our respective channels. We played them back. We proved it happened. You can hear them, besides all the stupid gibberish with Voice Switcher, clearly saying they want to bash our heads in with a brick.
Threaten our family, threaten our kids, threaten our sons.
Oh my God.
Threaten a relative, a parent, or anyone else. Threaten to...
That's the sound of my veins in my forehead popping at this BS.
Destroy their business, have people say that they're going to come by a business to harass a relative. I know exactly what I'm going to do about it. So
what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
Just know that. And it's not going to be illegal, and it's not going to be scary.
What, you're going to call the cops? That's fine. That's your right. If that's happening, you should call the cops. If that's happening, yeah, you should call the cops. But my beef is right now, you laughing at Ayaba, at Sam, at Belinda, and me for potentially going after law enforcement. I can't speak about what Belinda and Sam and Yaba are doing. I really can't speak to that. That's up to them to handle it how they see fit. But I know I know I reported it to local police here, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to say what happened, and that's all that says. But geez, man, keep it up. I'm sure the police, you and the cops in Indiana must be on a first name basis now. What if it's the same cops that arrest MFW?
Just cut it out. Oh my God. Can you imagine, Tiffany? As drunk as he was and then going out to the bar? Oh my God.
So if Hussy's not driving and operating machinery, who cares? Is he next on the hit list of the fuck yous? Is it Hussy? Let's hear it.
Amazing. Yeah, you guys, 400. We've hit the 400 mark. It's good to see everybody. If you wouldn't mind dropping me a like and, of course, subscribing. Because
okay, I'm going to do my obnoxious e-begging portion. Don't subscribe. No, don't. You can subscribe to whoever you like. I'm kidding around right now. But seriously, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying these streams. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And yes, the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show. Yeah. If you wish to donate via PayPal because you want to keep away from the troll. The PayPal link is in the pinned comment in the chat. All links to support the channel are below in the description box below. I also have a merch store. Okay, I also have a merch store. Right here, I've got some cool stuff for everybody. Maybe a belated stocking stuffer. Yeah, maybe a belated stocking stuffer. Hey, Silvana, Happy New Year to you too. Good to see you. Yeah. So if you wish to buy a t-shirt or a mug or stickers, you may do so at the link below. And what else? You can also, what else? I have a Discord server for those. Yeah, we don't really discuss YouTube drama in there, although I do have a room designated to talk YouTube drama. You must be 18 and up to join my Discord. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you must be 18 and up to join my server. But it's fun. They're very nice people. There's a venting corner. There's a room to suit all tastes. Hope you consider joining. Yes. All right. There we go. Okay. So there, yes. And yeah, and also please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up. That helps your girl out and it's free.
Because my sub count is looking pretty good.
Is it?
So yeah,
I guess
thank
it
you
would
all.
be if you're buying
Thank
them.
you all. I don't give a shit why you are subscribing or watching. I'm just glad you're doing it. Yeah, I know, Kevin. I know. It's
are we flirting with Kevin now?
It is. It is
Are we
disheartening
flirting with
and it's
Kevin
disturbing.
now?
And the hyena and the invasions of privacy are really unacceptable. And if you are going to, let me see. You know what? I can't. Yeah. And here's why.
Here's the thing. DC, have you ever thought about going back blonde? You look great either way, but I think the blonde is exceptionally nice on you.
My ovaries were removed, and I don't produce estrogen naturally anymore. I have been hit with hormonal hair loss, which has been pointed out to me a million times. And the issue is that even back before I had my hysterectomy, and even before I had that, the tumor started growing and all that, my hair has always been very, very fine. Very, very fine. And so I wanted, about 10 years ago, I wanted to go back to platinum. And I went in to talk to my hairdresser, and she said, you need to change hairdresser. Strip it down one time. And every time after that, you are going to start losing hair.
Strip it down.
My hair is just too thin.
Strip it down. Okay.
My hair is too thin, and it is too fragile to go bald. I can't do it. I just can't. My hair won't sustain it. I'll go bald. So, no, I've thought about it.
Oh, you can always get another dollar store hair extension.
Many times. I think it would be a lot of fun, but I can't do it.
Oh, no, we're on to something else now. Thermos.
Also, the problem is that I was blonde for many years, and it is very, very, very expensive to maintain.
Care.
Oh, look, there's one of Yaba's community. Bye.
Jeez, you didn't get a chance to read what they had to say? You didn't give them a chance? Okay.
Thank you, Happy Face. Oh, my favorite New Year's cocktail.
What, peach vodka?
Used to be whiskey sours.
Oh.
Used to be White
Sour.
Russians back in my college years, back in my 20s.
Ugh.
Now, I think that what I would do is I would go to a bar that has an amazing, amazing bartender, and I would ask them to mix up whatever they thought was good.
Ew.
I like sweet cocktails.
That explains the personality. Oh my God, so much sugar and so much alcohol. Ugh. I know I'd be nauseous. Happy Face, $2 super chat. What's your favorite New Year's cocktail? Cheers. Oh, that's her first super chat of that stream. And there's only there's less than 20 minutes of it left. In fact, no, it's 13 minutes. But so the next time she flexes about getting more super chats than me, let's remember this, boys and girls. Let's remember this.
I've got a major, major sweet tooth. I like sweet anything.
Oh my God.
And so when I was in Louisville, I was really lucky because I'm telling you, there are some places in Louisville, restaurants and bars that have bartenders that are true artists, like artists. And what they can do with bourbon is absolutely amazing. And so I would ask them to make me a sweet cocktail with bourbon. I don't remember a single name of any of them.
You're making me puke.
Probably because they were made up on the fly. And I love it. I love it. I love bourbon with anything that makes the drink sweet. And I just like sweet, fruity cocktails. Why?
Because you're so bitter yourself?
I was at when I was at Proof on Main in Louisville, there was a drink that they made, and it was sweet, and it had.
God, look at those glasses. I'm surprised the bridge on her nose has a flattened with the weight of those glasses.
I think vermouth, and then what they did was around the rim, instead of salt like you would have on a margarita, they had crushed and ground up and crystallized pork.
Ew!
And I know that sounds awful, but it was also very salty, and the flavor of the pork with the sweet and the bourbon was amazing. I'm telling you, in Kentucky, what they have figured out how to do with the pig is like magic.
Okay.
Absolute magic. And I never thought that I would have.
Thank you, Klonka, for reminding me why I am vegan. Thank you for reminding me.
Bacon that was as delicious as
it's nice having that daily affirmation
I had in Kentucky, but I am pleased to report that the bacon that I've had in Indiana is just as delicious.
I don't give a damn about
I guess
bacon.
You have to be near the farms.
By the way, since you are prone to cancer, something you should know and look it up, the World Health Organization declared in 2015 or 2016 it was, that processed meats like bacon is a class 1 carcinogen. It's up there with asbestos and cigarettes, you dolt. God. Yes, look it up. World Health Organization. Processed meats. It is #1 cause of colorectal cancer. But hey, go for it.
So, well, I'll tell you what, AJ, it's really funny because when I read the description of the cocktail on the menu, I thought, oh my God, pork around the rim. Well, if I don't like it, I'll just, wipe it off with a napkin. It was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I always used to laugh at the term mixologist because I thought it was such a pretentious, ridiculous term. But I'm telling you, there are bartenders, there are people who sling Pabst Blue Ribbon at the VFW hall. And then there are people who are like Gordon Ramsay, they're chefs. They know how to combine flavors.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry you got the chlamyditis, Lamera. I'm so sorry. Feel better fast. Oh God. Is there a mod still here? Clarissa V, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat, Clarissa. Much appreciated. Hang on. Yeah. That was a dig at Meg's watering hole. Sounds like it, eh, Tank Girl? Yeah. Happy New Year to you too, Clarissa. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. Hoopa balls, it's obvious. Who would want their failed son to date a failed woman who puts his batteries in his back? I heard DC is not allowed in the kitchen no more. She messed up too many recipes. This is a woman who thinks canned potatoes cooked in duck fat is a classy dish. It's bistro style. I guess he stopped off after Jan's views. I guess so, B-Walsh. Okay, I'm not going to get... Is my set... I'm sorry, I don't have a violin, Daimaru. I don't have a violin. I don't have a harmonica. I only have a tambourine, which is always a cheery instrument. But we can use my sad guitar playing. My sad and pathetic guitar playing. Yeah, she does. But you know what? MFW is still trash. MFW and Negs are twins. As far as I'm concerned, they're twins. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Tampa Doll. You're right. Yeah. Exactly. Handstand design, tip to the fine hair, peoples. Say no to extensions if you can't handle bleach. Thank you for that tip, Handstand Designs. Yes. Didn't your hairdresser tell you with thin, fine, falling hair that hair extensions are a bad idea? Love that for you. I really do. Yeah. Okay. Hey, RBF. Yeah, I'll never get over those canned potatoes. No, me either. Me either. Vintage. Well, they say pork is cured, but I like crispy bacon. Sorry. I'm sorry. David. Silvana. Hoopa ball. Sometimes it sounds like he's farting, so it's so loud. Well, I'm trying to mask it with the guitar playing. I'm trying. David, when she takes a drink next to the mic, you can hear the gulp. I'm trying to cover it up with the guitar. I'm trying to. I've been a sub for Bialba for years, and that will never change because we are on the same page. Right on. Right on. Is her stomach gurgling? No, that's my guitar. That's my guitar, Diana, not her stomach. It's my guitar. Okay.
In a way that is completely unique. Negs, come on. Thank you, DDH. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Are we scolding Loverboy now?
I will, actually. I love lentils. And I especially love lentils that are spicy and made in an Indian or Pakistani restaurant. By the way, DDH, I find it
Did Mr. himself cook that for you?
Absolutely side-splitting that Hussey is convinced that you are D. Higgins. I think that's hysterical. He's so drunk and stupid that he doesn't realize that you and D. Higgins are two completely different people. Hey, Hussey, I'm going to do you a favor. DDH and D. Higgins are not the same person, okay?
I'm sure Hussey would be ecstatic to hear that, but I think he's already doing New Year's Eve somewhere else. Hopefully he's having fun and not caring about you.
D. Higgins comes into my chat as D. Higgins, and she's a mod. When she and DDH are in my chat at the same time, you can tell because D. Higgins is D. Higgins. She's got a wrench, and DDH is a viewer. So get over yourselves. So, oh, really? Tragic?
Oh, God. Look at her sucking up to Traffic now. Big badge. Big vaginosis. Look at her sucking up to him. Whatever happened to him being creepy and mistreating women and all that? Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter anymore because he's your useful idiot now. As you were.
And you know what's really funny is that he got so drunk last night that he kept on inviting me to come on panel. And I don't think that he realized that I was blocked. And then he sent out a StreamYard link. Hussey, I have to explain to you that you are so unbelievably lucky that none of the people who were in the Discord I was in decided to hop on your stream.
Why?
Even though some people were very tempted.
Why?
Because I don't think that you would have been able to handle the results of some of those people coming on stream. some of those 4chan trolls. I mean, they're already in your chat, but for them to come on stream is a whole different story. Oh, tell you, if you go into the description box, you will see that I have linked all of his information. So you can, right, there it is. Thanks, Negs. There it is. That's how you can keep up to date with what Negs is up to. And thank you, Luna. I appreciate it.
We don't really care what that peanut butter sucking, pretentious, talentless, loser, deadbeat, gigolo does.
That. So that was funny. And then the other funny thing is that he kept on saying, I'll bet she's going to react to this, blah, blah. And then he privated the fucking stream. Oh, did you?
Oh, good on you, hussy. Good move. Good on you, hussy.
Oh, did you? And then you were subsequently blocked, I guess, right? Good plan.
And that was, Icy there, that was Columbine Amy, boys and girls. That's Columbine Amy.
So,
Columbine Amy, who openly admitted to admiring the Columbine shooters. Bye-bye.
I am going to be going out to dinner with my aunt and some relatives tonight. We are going to be...
What other relatives? Those super secret Israeli Mossad cousins you talked about?
Going out to an early dinner.
Of course.
Because my aunt is 96, and 96-year-old women...
But it's past your bedtime, too. It's past your Betty Buys, too. Let's be real.
Seem to eat dinner at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are going to be going out for an early dinner, which is good because I have to be on the road the next day. I did notice that certain accusations of me trafficking drugs across state lines has now been amended. Too bad and too late. Too bad and too late. So thanks for both stating it on stream and in writing. I already have it. So well done, you. Good work. And yeah, so I am finally going to be reunited with my love. I can't wait. I miss him every second that I'm not with him. Oh yeah.
She misses him every second. I'm sure he's dreading it. He's dreading it. He's already looking forward. When is she leaving? I'm counting down the minutes. When is she leaving?
Oh my God, tragic.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
He went
off on you like the supreme rage pig he is. Look at bad boy traffic. Big bad sucking up. Look at him sucking up there.
Went off on me. He went off on AK. He went off on D. Higgins again for absolutely no reason. So that worked out well. But then again, what else is new? And he drank a lot and he kept on menacingly stirring the ice.
I don't care if Hussy drinks as long as he's not driving or operating machinery or harming anyone. I don't care if he drinks.
In the cup. It was the worst amateur production of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf that I've ever seen. Maybe if he had a female counterpart, it would have been a little bit more exciting, but it's the broken record. It's the same thing over and over and over again.
Hussy, he says, you heard that? Quonka says you need a female counterpart on panel with you. I'm volunteering, okay? I'm volunteering, Hussy. I am volunteering. Okay.
Yeah, Field. It was bad, and I don't know if you saw them in movement, but he decided to jiggle them at me as well. Like I said, that is sexual harassment. You are a man. I don't care if you're gay or straight. You are a man. You showed me a naked part of your body that I did not request to see. You did it out of spite. I don't know what it is that you were trying to prove. But
did Hussy really flash on stream last night? But you watched the whole thing. Don't tell me you didn't get off on it. You watched the whole thing. If he was doing a little striptease, which I don't believe he did because YouTube And I believe Twitch also, they both have a zero tolerance policy to that kind of thing. Okay, I think maybe he can go without a shirt, but he can't drop his pants. But the only thing he can do is take the shirt off. But you watch the whole thing. You watch the whole thing. You love it when men go topless on camera. Remember how you were at Drag? Remember how you were flirting with Drag? You always asked him to take his shirt off. Yeah, we were Pepperidge Farms remembers too.
I have it already. It's been downloaded.
Oh, you downloaded it for your own viewing. Oh, come on. Come by it honestly. You like watching Hussey's topless body. Come by it honestly. You watched the whole thing. If you were that repulsed, you would have turned it off right away. You would have switched off something else right away. Come now. You enjoyed every second of it.
By someone else. So, well done. Well done.
Damn it. It's been over a year. It's like a year and a half, almost a year and a half I quit smoking. I'm still coughing.
We'll see how that turns out for you. You know what? You know what's really funny is that every time that I see one of his streams, I always say the same thing.
Stop with the fucking lip, the lip formaldehyde. Yeah,
he always finds a way to outdo himself.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Always.
I'm sure. Oh, you wish. You wish. Oh my God. You enjoyed every second of it.
Right. I know. And didn't he claim that he didn't know?
He's like Fedora. Oh, Columbine, Amy, you're talking about me. He's like Fedora. He thinks I did something to him that justifies what he says and does. I haven't done shit to that dude. Okay, dear, every time you come on Twitter, you do something to people, to us. Okay, every time you just come on Twitter and tweet at us, you do something to us. Good grief. And you've done enough, girl. Look at you hanging around Zoom, making calls, and Tragic, who probably called me. You know, yeah, you endorse that.
Know who you were? Isn't that funny?
Oh, Columbine, how does it feel to be that sexually frustrated as you are? How does it feel? Inquiring minds want to know, how does it feel to be as sexually frustrated as you are?
It's amazing how they develop amnesia, these people. Amazing.
Oh, God, we got amnesia. Oh.
Fantastic.
Whoops. Where the hell am I? Oh, shit. Okay.
About money. I'm talking about moral support.
Oh, hold
on. Right. I
there
know.
It is. There we are.
And didn't he claim that he didn't know who you were? Isn't that funny? It's amazing how
it's entirely possible. Okay, Columbine, Amy, you're not that important. It's entirely possible Hussey had no idea who you were at the time. You're not that important, dear. You're just a sexually frustrated, washed up has-been who disgraced her family, needs to get on her knees and apologize to her daddy profusely for bringing dishonor to her family. Yeah. Sit your ass down, you spoilt little girl.
How they develop amnesia, these people. Amazing. Fantastic. They develop amnesia about calling the police. They develop amnesia about provoking people to call CPS.
But how about this? Didn't you all? Wasn't it tragic that had Hussey swatted not long ago? Where were you then? Where were you, Columbine? Yeah, having Hussey swatted. Let's talk about that. Or doxing Hussey's wife on your stream, Klonka. Your stream, doxing Hussey's ex-wife, who has nothing to do with this. Sit your ass down and take several seats.
They develop amnesia about people they've met. They develop amnesia about things that they've said in Discords or things that they've said in direct messages or screenshots that they've taken from people's Facebooks or how they've doxed people or how they've driven people off the internet or how they've abused people or how they've stabbed people in the back. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, doesn't know who you.
It looks like boys and girls. There's nobody else on the hit list. I guess we count Hussy right now. It's just Gans, Pukes, and Hussy. Looks that way.
You are. Maybe maybe.
It is entirely possible Hussy had no idea who she was, especially if she was not a regular follower of his on his cats. Why would he know who you are? Why would he know who she is?
Maybe an insanity defense will work, you know, or maybe I was so drunk I can't remember a thing defense will work, but we'll see.
Hussy, wherever you are, I hope you're having a happy new year. Maybe you are at Times Square waiting for the ball to drop. Maybe you are out for a couple of drinks. Maybe you have found the love of your life. I hope so for you. But we wish you a happy new year around here.
But anyway, like I said, I didn't really have anything prepared today. I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. I wanted to extend the greatest, most sincere, now that I've told everybody to fuck off, well, not everybody, just a few people.
Just Hussy and Dad.
I wanted to extend one of the most...
Linda, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm kind of disappointed I wasn't on the fuck off list. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm feeling ripped off right now. Okay, I'm over it. I'm back. Hi, boys and girls.
Sincere and heartfelt thank yous to all the people who decided to stick with me, all the people who decided to give me a chance, and all the people who decided to give Negs a chance. All of you who listened, all of you who subbed, all of you who went over to Negs.
And then some people who will just like to watch disaster fires. You know, the people who will drive in high speed to chase after fire trucks. Yes.
Channels. All of you who have supported us.
Mm-hmm.
And by support, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about moral support. And I am especially grateful to those of you who are in chat because I know that my chats are screenshotted. My chats are monitored. People are watching. People are watching to see if they can intimidate people who come into my chats.
No, that's
people
what your
are threatening
people do.
my viewers.
No, that's
people
what you're, again, that's you and your ilk. That's you and your ilk. Stop projecting.
Mentioning my viewers by name and trying to frighten them off. So I am so grateful to everybody. It is a sad state of affairs when you cannot even pop into a chat on a YouTube channel without worrying that a bunch of crazy harpies are going to try to come for you. Or they're going to attack you or try to dox you or try to intimidate you. It's disgusting. Thank you, AJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So thank you, Negs Benedict.
Negs Benedict?
Thank you, Negs Benedict. I appreciate that.
Negs Benedict.
And I wanted to remind you.
You know what? No, Negs Benedictine would have been a better name.
That my birthday is coming up. My birthday is next Tuesday.
Yes, we know.
Next Tuesday.
We know.
And I cannot wait. And Negs and I have a beautiful day of activities and celebration.
You mean you're going to pay for your own birthday party and your own birthday cake? Okay. Yep.
Planned. And it is going to be a lot of fun. And I am so happy. I am so happy.
Happy birthday. Everybody together in chat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Plonka. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? You look like a cow. You look like a little cow. And oh how. Oh how. I'm feeling an ow coming on. Just thinking about it. I'm feeling an ow coming on about it.
That I am getting a chance to spend it with the man that I love more than anything in the whole world. Thank you.
Yeah, he loves your money, not you.
Dina. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a chance to spend his birthday with him this year, and now I get a chance to spend my birthday with him next year. So
okay?
I am really, really.
Nothing wrong with paying for your own birthday party if you're doing just that, paying for your own birthday party. But Lover Boy, you have a Lover Boy. Lover Boy is supposed to pay for your birthday party, dear. Yeah, Lover Boy. He's supposed to pay for your birthday party. He's not a real Lover Boy if he's not. Oh. And that's just the way it is.
Happy about that. I am so pleased about it. So anyway, I am looking forward to it, and I can't wait, and I will see all of you guys
on the flip side.
Thank you, Rose. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I appreciate it a lot, and thank you, Schrodinger. I wondered where you were. It's good to see you. I will see you guys next year. How's that? I will see you guys next year. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming again next year because I don't know when I'm going to be arriving in Indiana on Sunday. And, you know, we're going to be busy for the next several days. But
yeah, right. Oh, come on. Even when you went on the Versace mansion, all you did was photograph children that you didn't know. You photographed wedding couples you didn't know. You photographed all manner of strangers. You rage tweeted at your Twitter enemies. Negs was on TikTok flexing, including doing a video trying to unsuccessfully flush down his shit in the toilet after he took a huge ass crap. Probably because he didn't shit for a whole month. He's been full of shit his entire life.
We will see you
that Joker
next
smile.
year. Thank you all. Have a great new year. Be careful.
Bye.
Careful with the booze. Careful with the parties.
Take your own advice. Careful with that peach vodka, dear.
And I'll see you guys in 2023.
Bye. And that is that. That's what they call a wrap film at 11. Okay. We'll stop the share screen. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I apologize for that. Couldn't be helped. Okay. Shit, my guitar just fell on the ground. Okay. I'll pick it up in a minute. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go back a bit once again. Hey, Miss Marianne, welcome to Straight Talk Fedora Chick. What does Miss Marianne say? Miss C. Ann is still busy mates with DC, even though her tormentor is now busy with DC. You mean Betty, don't you, Miss Marianne? You mean Betty with DC. Even though DC was helping Missy Ann by revealing he was the most terrifying predator. I know, that makes sense, right? Okay. Welcome and Happy New Year, Miss Marianne. Okay. So I'm going back. All right. All right, going back a bit. If I miss any of you, don't take it personally. I'm not going to go too far back. Okay, Lovely Bish. Hey, Lovely Bish. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. For those coming in late, the stream will be up available for replay for anybody. Yes. Those who wish to support the channel, either through PayPal or my merch store. Those of you watching in replay, the links are in the description box below. And yeah. Yes, I'm doing the obnoxious e-bagging portion of the show, yes. Why isn't she introducing her love to her aunt if she's so important? Yes, I thought about that too, Handstand Designs, but Monsieur Deborah has never been to DC even. I swear to God, he has never been to DC. That's another thing wrong with it. Why is she doing all the driving to him? See, I was involved briefly. It wasn't, I don't know what to call the relationship I had with this individual in question, but briefly, he lived about 8 hours from me. And we drove, I don't even have a car. Okay. I don't even have a car. I don't even have a driver's license, but I still managed to take the train to go see him during holidays and all that. And he drove here to Montreal to come and see me, so it was symbiotic, in both ways. And we weren't what you would call a serious couple back then. So this is why I scoff at DCmediagirl's so-called long-distance relationship. I know it's one way, okay? I know that she pays him to, service that Venus flytrap of hers. I know all this, like I said. I don't even drive, but I did my share of travel. I took the train to go see the guy in question. Yeah. Okay. No reason, really, DC Mimosa Girl. Right now, Vintage Camera Girl. I wouldn't let Hussy drive when he's sober. He can't see. That's an excellent point, Bridget. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Hussy would kind of have that Mr. Magoo thing happening. Yes, he would. I don't care if Hussy's drinking. As long as he's not hurting anybody, I don't care. Let him have fun. It's New Year's Eve. Let him have fun. Yeah. Okay. Drinking is only a problem if other people are at danger, which Hussy is just funny. Yeah. When Hussy's drunk and he's drunk streaming, he's fucking funny. I mean, he's funny sober. He's funny sober, but imagine drunk. He's pretty fucking funny. Yeah. Right, David. Maybe perkier than hers. She means her attack dog. Oh. Yeah, I find it odd that they're going to get a Corso, which is very difficult to train. They're going to get a Corso, which is difficult to train. Yet she will not bring her big dogs to Indiana. She can't even take care of those dogs. Yeah, I think that makes sense. DC, no man or woman are interested in you. Thank you. Unless she pays them, Yolanda. Unless she pays them. I always miss the good streams. Oh no, you're watching a good one right now, David. You're watching a good one right now. Flashing on his stream is icky, but it isn't sexual harassment. Fair enough. Yeah, it is not sexual harassment. And that's the other thing. She was free to turn it off, but she kept watching him. That's the thing. She kept watching him. Where's the harassment there? And there was never any harassment. All she has to do is turn him off. It's not like he was in her house, right in front of her, in her house, locked her in, and started flashing her. Hey, remember how your pig tweeted his ass on Twitter? That's true, Silvana. Good point. Good point, Silvana. You willingly clicked on the stream. Define harassment in 10 words or less, DC. Exactly, Anne. Exactly. Her trolls have photos of Hussy's chest, and she allows it. Thank you, Yolanda. But she still watches every single one of his streams. Absolutely, Poopa. Absolutely. Hussy didn't tweet his ass on Twitter like you pet revenge pornographer. DC, you pervert. Yeah, she is a pervert. She loved every minute of it. God, come by it honestly. She loved every minute of it. Negs wants the Hussers keeps, and I know it. Yeah, that's true too. And so does Traffic, for that matter. Traffic. Big bad. Yeah. Almost 1 year for me, right on. Oh, congratulations, Dimaroo. We're at the 1 year club. Congratulations, Dimaroo. DC is a sex toy. Would stop working in your presence. No one wants you, girl. Gotta put them batteries in. I thought Traffic was one of the worst and most terrifying, dangerous people on the internet just a few months ago, according to DC. Amazing. Yeah, I know. Good times, Miss Marianne. Good times. Back up the camera, Mrs. Hunch. Better yet, turn it off. Oh, I love this, Fedora. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Pinky Pink. Straight talking, Fedora Chick. You got a super chat. I got another super chat. Did I get another super chat? Oh, I did. Pinky Pink. Oh, Pinky Pink, thank you. I love your channel, Fedora, DC, Bags, and Hussy. Thank you so much, Pinky Pink. I'm sorry I missed it. Did I miss any other super chats? If I did, I will review later. I will put a thank you on my community tab. Okay, no, there's the one from Clarissa, which I already thanked her for. Okay, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Okay. All right, where are we going? How far am I going? All right, thank you so much. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so MFW said that he didn't serve her vintage fly trap. MFW said that he didn't serve her vintage fly trap since 2 months. Well, let's be fair. MFW is also trashy. She's not exactly the beacon of truth either. Trust me, the two are not mutually exclusive. The two of them are twins as far as I'm concerned. And then you got to ask, yeah, how does she know? And MFW is not lying on that. It's New Year's Eve in New York. No one is going to be sober. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're going to be plastered drunk at Times Square watching the ball drop. Only Dick Clark is no longer around because he passed out when he passed away. Yeah. Her man posted his ass on Twitter. Yes, I remember that. Hey, Shady Bougie. It's been a hot minute since we've seen you around here. Happy New Year to you, too. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, Kitty. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you, too. Yes. Okay, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the check fucking mate stream. He's a clown. We all remember the check fucking mate stream. We all remember with the bullhorn. With her bullhorn. Oh my God. As my guitar gently dies. As my guitar gently dies. That could be a song. As my guitar gently dies. It doesn't weep anymore. It dies. As my guitar gently dies. Oh, maybe not so gently. No, maybe not so gently. Good God, now I understand why people use picks to play these things. Dang, I'm getting a blister on my thumb. Oh. Dang, I'm getting a blister on my thumb. Dang. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Yes, that's true. She doesn't get social cues. She projects, they project. And Emma Rowan next year would be December 31st, 2023, Mima. Oh, I think we're going to see her tomorrow, Emma. I think we're going to see her back tomorrow, Emma. Unless she's completely drop dead, smashed out, drunk on all those sugary drinks that she just flexed about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was DC around? Was DC in my chat? Yeah. Thank goodness. Okay. So. Yeah, exactly, Kitty. Yeah, they're both trash. They're like twins. Yaba said that the other day. Yeah, Yaba said that the other day. That MFW and Negsy were like twins. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to stream hop around, y'all. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to get off, too, just very shortly. I'm going to get off. So anyways, the highlights of the year, we didn't really do that. Sorry about that. We didn't really do that. We just reacted to DC, but the highlight was the main highlight, DC and Negsy laying their beady little eyes on each other, and her Gigolo and Sugar Cougar. Yeah, she became a Sugar Cougar. And now she's earned more Sugar Cougar, all the sugary drinks. Yes. Yes, indeed. I think that was the only highlight, basically. Yeah, that was the only highlight. I think so. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't do that. Anyways, I'm going to get off right now. The stream is left up in replay for those who are interested watching in replay. And thank you so much for coming. I wish you all a happy new year. Happy 2023, even though it's beginning in Mercury retrograde. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a bumpy ride up until the 18th of January when Mercury is out of retrograde. So for those who don't know what that means, if you're into astrology or not, basically if you ask yourself why your technology is crapping out more than it did before, or you're having more misunderstandings with loved ones or coworkers or whatever, this is why. Mercury retrograde. So, Happy New Year, Dora B, thank you. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. And stay safe. And remember, if you're going to drink, don't drive. Have a safe New Year. And we'll see you all on the flip side in 2023, everybody. Bye. Thank you. You all rock. Bye. Good night. And remember, if there's somebody in your midst who is alone or at risk, please take the time to look in on them, go visit them, give them a phone call, because sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear to that person could change their world, in positive ways. And so take care of yourselves and each other, and we're off and away. Thank you, Emma Rowan. Good night, everybody. Happy New Year. Good night. Happy 2023, everybody.